Hey there, I'm Cyberchroma, and welcome back to another stream where this is in the way. This should be over here. Hello, we are back with Little Nightmares, a game we are hoping to finish today, fully and for truly. We have one achievement to go. Hard to the core, what's different about you? Why are you so brave? In short, achievement to beat the game deathless and speedrun it in under an hour at the same time. So, I didn't turn my lights. No, my lighting is bad. Oh, no, 1 second. Bam, there we go. Better. I always gotta forget one part of my setup. Anyway, got that stuff, this, game launched, good to go, got the controller, here and ready. Yes, click into the game so that, wait, hold on, if I clicked out of it, yeah, no audio for me and for you guys, yeah, that's how that is. Yes, so, Little Nightmares, Deathless. We've done the under an hour part. It's now the deathless part that is more of the problem. So, we're gonna hope that we can do this right here, right now. This could potentially be a short stream if I do it first try, but I highly doubt that that's gonna be the case. So now I gotta decide how I want to do this. I'm expecting I'm gonna be a little bit rusty. I'm gonna need to do like one full run that I expect to fail. We go all the way through just to like remember the game and stuff, like since last like 4 streams ago we were doing this. I know that my most problematic chapter is gonna be chapter 2, so I'm almost tempted to just go into the chapter selection and just run through that chapter specifically real quick. And you know what, that's what we're gonna do. Just a little bit of practice, both one just like, oh, remembering controls and stuff or whatever, and this is the area that I think is gonna need the most practice. There are other parts in other parts of the game that are likely to kill me, but technically, I have it written down. It's okay. Also, yeah, no, we're not gonna have the timer going right now. We're just hoping to do this deathless, and even if I die, I'll keep going anyway. Is the plan? Yeah. So we're just gonna run through chapter 2, and not even all of chapter 2. I mean, most of it, but like the end of chapter 2 with the layer, like fighting the long-arm janitor guy. As soon as we kill him, that's like the end of the dangerous stuff in the chapter, so I can drop out right there and then start our first real run. Now, technically, I wrote that my personal best as far as death goes is kind of 3, technically, depending on your definition. The real number is harder to, I don't have as easily memorized. Our best run, we died once on, we died, I didn't pull it over enough, no. We died once in the janitor fight, and then at that point I then just went and did a bunch of testing, dying over and over in that same fight, just we were testing new strategies and whatnot, and we have a slightly more reliable way to kill him. And then the rest of the run was fine until chapter 4. We had one death that, like, I'd like to think won't happen again. Like, we'll see. It's somewhere that I've gone through many, many times without dying, so we'll see. So we had 2 unique deaths, but then, like, all of my testing in, you know, that one part of the chapter, like, mid-run, like, how do you count that? I don't know how many it was. I could count them individually. I mean, the game certainly counts it. I didn't mean to throw that. But, basically, we're close. We're very close to doing this, I think. Actually, wait. No, there was also a time where we died in the kitchen area with the area with all the dishes and stuff. That wasn't that run. No, that was the run before that we died there. But we made it all the way there, and then that was, I believe, our first death of the run up to that point. But then I think we died more after that, maybe? Or maybe, oh, hold on. Oh, I'm doing this way too early. Hold on. Pay more attention. Beginning of this chapter starts off very, like, there's not a whole lot of danger, and we're gonna go into essentially an extended cutscene in a second. And then we get into the real stuff. Yeah, I think looking at it chapter by chapter, I think we have at this point, we've done chapter 1 deathless many times. We have, I think we've done chapter 2 deathless in some runs, but on my best run, we didn't. That was our first death, so that's why I'm doing it now. Chapter 3, we barely, like, did deathless last time. like at our last run. I think that was our first time sort of doing that deathless and not dying to the chefs at different parts. Including some parts that I thought would, like, not be that bad, and then just die to them anyways. But we've done lots of testing. I think that's the chapter we've been able to, like, tinker with the most in terms of finding more reliable ways to make it not so bad. And I think usually, like, for most of it, the two chefs are easier to deal with than Mr. Long Arm Grabby Man, Mr. Janitor. So, yeah, we'll see. But, of course, I've died to them before, many times, so it's not like they're easy. Chapter 4, I don't think we've done Deathless, technically. Our last run had a death there that I think shouldn't happen next time, we'll see. So, I don't think we've technically done it Deathless, but, like, each individual part we've been able to kind of do Deathless, just not all in totality. But doing it Deathless, I'm not too worried about. I'm worried a little bit, being that far in. But if we get to Chapter 4, it being Deathless, there'll be a lot more like, oh no, the nerves, whatever. Chapter 5, also, we've done that Deathless a couple times. We did it Deathless many times, and then started to discover some area, like, some parts that had some trouble. Mainly just the big, long run before you get the mirror. Do I have to actually, I just want to test something. Do I have to actually... No, yeah, I do have to, yeah. I wanted to test it if I actually had to go all the way, like, back and forth, which, yep, and I can't just, no. Fair enough. Okay, go! See, while we're not actually doing a real run, I can do a little testing like that, which the time part of this we're not that worried about at this point, I think. But, I mean, the faster we can be, the more wiggle room we have, the better, I guess. Because we still don't know exactly when the achievement's going to trigger. Like, how far into the ending cutscene, whether it's when I lose player input and then, like, we're running up the stairs, or whether it's after, like, once it cuts to black. Definitely ain't the end of the credits. That would be very top-tier mean. But, yeah, I don't think so. Alright. Anyway, oh, no, don't be missing the things. No. So, individually, oh, for a second I thought that was gonna kill me. We've done each individual chapter Deathless at this point. Actually, no, sorry, except maybe chapter 4, I'm not completely sure. Okay. So this is where the problems start. This part shouldn't be that bad. You know, bad if I do that. Okay, he's more to the side than I'd like him to be. Oh, no. Okay, I'm gonna hope he's not... Yeah, he kind of went back to what he's doing. Okay, so this. Make all the noise in the world. As soon as he opens the door. There we go. There we go. Oh, it, yeah, okay. Like, took a second to go. 'Twas all good, though. A lot of times in that part, he'll do, like, a reachy grab thing that feels like a scripted thing. So, you know, it didn't even happen that time. I was too fast for him. Okay. Cool. So now we're in more of the dangerous parts that I wanted to, yeah, try and not die with. And I think, so we're gonna do this. If I die at all in this part, then we're gonna, you know, see through to the end of the chapter, maybe do some practicing if we need to be. I'd like to get back to doing real runs. Like, we're very close. I just need one good run to, you know, have this all good and done. But my plan is to finish this out. Oh, that wasn't too close, was it? No, we're good. Finish this out, do a real run where if I die, I see it through to the end, just to have done one complete run today. And then oh wait, hold on, let me just focus on not dying here. So don't run until now. And that just seems to do better things. Is he gonna go through? Why? Hey, please don't kill me here. Come on. This part, like, should be free. It should be a very safe thing, but we had that one time where we just died anyway. Okay, so here, we're safe. All is good, all is well. It's nice here that, like, oh no, he's right there, but, like, we know very, very well that, as long as we don't move, we don't die here. 'Tis safe until the game decides to be mean and say that it's not. Yeah. Okay, to finish what my sentence from before, we're gonna do one full run, regardless of how many times I die, but then I think at that point we'll start, like, as soon as I die, I restart immediately. Potentially, I don't know. We'll kind of figure it out as we go. If I die, I don't know, right at the end of, like, chapter 4 or something. I shouldn't need any more practice in chapter 5. I think if... Once I can get to chapter 4, Deathless, then, like, maybe if I'm dying in chapter 4, we do more practice in specific stuff there, but, you know, hopefully not. Okay, this part can cause us trouble. We had a run many runs ago where here was our first death, because I was a fool. Okay. Yeah. Yep. You get to go that. Let's go to that. That isn't me. So this, we can just walk through. This looked like, oh, these are things you could knock over and they would make noise. But no. You just go through. Which, like, fine, I guess. Because by trying to, like, walk around them one time, I walked up too far and onto the wood and then problems. Oh, no! Ooh, that was... I wasn't holding run. That was almost bad because I was being foolish. Oh, well. Alright, all's good. So far, so good. But I still think this is gonna be the... yeah. Most individually problematic chapter. There's some, like, individual parts in chapters, like, 2, or, like, 3, 4 that can have problems. Okay, so there's no move. But, like, chapter 2 just has so many back-to-back-to-back. Okay. There we go! Go while the clock's be going. I mean, that, like, seems fine, but it can go bad really fast. In chapter 3, when dealing with the chefs, there's lots of, like, places to hide. Whoop. Where if things go bad, you can sometimes get away from it. Especially, we learned last time in the area with all the, dishes and stuff. You can hide in that area so much more than I thought you could. Because the chefs, they don't just grab you from underneath as much as they do when you do with just the one chef in the earlier section. He will just reach under and grab you, but in the dishes section, it just happens so much less. So it's... hiding under things is way safer. For no reason, just because. So, we learned that, and thus we can take advantage of it more. Okay. Hi. I'll be with you in a minute. Yep. I'd like to think that once we're in a real run, once we're through chapter 2, then we're home free, but something tells me it won't go that way. I think individually our personal best was dying in chapter 3. In terms of furthest we've gotten before a single death was dying in chapter 3 in that one dishes part with the 2 chefs. That I want to think that I can... like, it's at that part, it's a tricky section, but I think I can do it. When we get there again, because we did more testing and stuff. Okay, you're getting, yep, over there, away from me. It's fine. Yep, that's fine. Oh, good. All is good. Yeah. Also, right now, because we're not in like a real run or anytime we're doing testing, I can be a little bit more risky and just try to get through it. But in a real run, I might do more things to be, yeah, slower, but not dead. Especially as we get into, like, chapter 4 or whatever. But then, there can also be times where if I hesitate too much, that's gonna kill me, so... yeah, it can be problematic no matter what. Okay. This part, don't go until he's at the TV. But this part, beyond just it being riskier if he catches us leaving, it's, Beyond just catching us, if you know, then it's having to run away, and obviously that's bad. Him staying at the TV makes this next part faster. It's so much slower to have to wait for him to go all the way back there if he chases us over here, so. Because once we interact with this, we know that if he was all the way at the TV, then we can wind this up fully before he gets over here. We have plenty of time. Which is great. Okay. There, and then lean a bit more, please. Yeah. Good. Good, good, good. Haven't died to a jump like that in a while. And there he is. Does he actually come up here? He does. Interesting. Okay. He just stays grabby. He doesn't go in the piano. I was curious of how far he actually went. Okay. Then we got the mine cart. Don't die to the random steam. I get this far and die to something like that, that would be pathetic. Okay. We're almost at the end of this chapter. Well, we have this area. Oh, no, no. Oh, come back. Oh, no. Don't actually die to the steam. Okay. I was gonna say, if it moved over a bit more, that would have been bad. We have the vent part. No, what's through this door immediately? I don't remember. Let's find out. Oh, this part that goes up and over, and then the vent. Yeah. Oh, okay, okay. We have the vent, the final chase, and then the lair where we fight him. If that all goes good, then, yeah. Like, that's the part I'm more worried about, that I more so wanted to test. Just had to go through this whole chapter just to get there. See that we can do it deathless in a way that doesn't feel like we're about to die. Okay, this part. It's fine, as long as I'm not blind. As long as I'm not careless and don't just run into him, then we're good. Okay, away he goes. Alright, here we go, moment of truth. Can I do this? And now the thing that we learned here is that I can grab basically anywhere on the bar. I had a misconception about how grabbing this bar worked last time. As long as I grab it, then we're good. It's just if I'm pulling the wrong direction, it doesn't pull out. Okay, right, that was almost bad. Like a couple more seconds, like one more second, like half a second, I would have been dead there. But see there, like, it took longer to pull off because just my angle of grabbing was wrong. So, like, I do this. Come on, please actually work. What? Wait, no! Excuse me? Well, see, this is why we practice things. I was... So much for my, my planning and thinking that this was fine. We've done this so many times flawlessly, and then we've died, like, once or twice, and then had problems. So yeah, like, that's fine. You have to grab it more from the side than in the middle, and then pull more to the side than, like, directly outwards. Which I thought that's what I was doing. But okay. And you have to sort of commit to the grab. Once you're grabbing... Yeah, pulling outwards. Like, down with the first one, up with the other one. Yeah, it works more, consistently. I don't love that I died there. And then that time I did it flawlessly, and it was fine. It's just... Sometimes there's a long grab if you don't grab from exactly the right angle. You have to grab more on the sides. But we tested before that, like, I was under the misconception before that if you grab too much at the front, it just would not pull out at all. That's not the case. If you kind of grab it wrong, you just have to pull more in a different direction. It takes slightly longer, but it still does it. But it definitely seems to be the case that once you're grabbed, you have to commit to the grab, otherwise you're likely to be dead anyway. Especially once the arm is coming close to you. You can't as easily, like, get around it. But any grab can work. Just sometimes it takes longer. That sucks that happened. I was hoping that I could, do that first try and have the confidence that now we're at the end of the chapter. There's nothing else, like, super deadly, so now we're gonna go out and then go into our first real run. But now hopefully we can go back there and do it again, but actually not die. Oh no. I mean, what I did that second time, I just gotta do that and then it's good, which is what I thought I'd do the first time, but oh well. All right, first real run. We're overwriting this file. This has been the one we've been doing all the speedrun stuff on. All right. I don't have to... Yeah. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Live split should still be set up properly in that if I... once here, restart, then it goes. Good. Cool. Again, I don't actually need to be using live split for this. It's just more of a for fun thing, but nice if it works. The splits also are ever so slightly off, I think. I had to, like, manually recorrect some of them because I accidentally just messed some of them up, and a lot of them are all, like, zeros. So I, like, watched my own VOD, and then... Oh, hold on. Don't be slow. Go fast. This is a speed run. Why are you not... Okay, well... So much for initial wasted seconds. Oh, well. It's fine. I'm not going to restart over that. We should win this with many seconds to spare. Anyways, I had to, like, yeah, go watch the VOD and, like, put back in what they were by the end, but I think that was before the end of my... Or that was what the splits were of my last run, I think. Anyway, they're close enough. And again, they don't actually matter that much. It's just a for fun thing, but anywho. Alright, go, go, go. If I don't die, then that will be faster, obviously. So, you know, let's try and do that. Okay. Hello. We'll be with you in a minute. Janitor. Okay. Go, 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 go. I have seen... I happen to see a bit of a speedrun thing here that I don't think I'm experimenting... Well, I could experiment with it, maybe, but, like, I don't care about it that much. Is that, like, that board in the distance there? You can, like, with the perfect angle, jump off of that and grab the door handle. But I don't necessarily need to do that. All right, here's where the floor breaks, right? No, not yet. Too early. Like, every time that keeps, like, catching me off guard. Not this time, hopefully. Like, I know it's gonna happen. I just keep, like, looking away or, like, rambling about whatever when it happens. Is it? No, not just yet. Now. In a couple of moments. No, not just yet. See it? The black... Oh, okay, I called that very early. Oh, well. No, I thought I remembered it being earlier than it actually is. Oh, no, yeah, it's after we deal with some of the slug things. Because then we fall into a bunch of them. Yeah. Alright. Oh, that's not a climby thing. That's a pull the boards. Yep. Don't mind me being rusty. That's why we're, like, first run of the day, trying to... There it is! Wow, I was like, oh, it's gonna be now, it's gonna be now, it's gonna be now. And, like, right now when it actually happens, I remember, like, right as it happened, not before. Okay, don't die to these. Haven't died to these in a long time. Let's hope it stays that way. It still feels like I get very close to them. I could be, like, a couple frames from death. But, you know, hopefully that does not happen. Okay. Okay, yeah. Want to go fast, but don't want to be dead. Okay, here. We had a run earlier that died to that jump. I was slightly more towards the screen. So, you know, don't do that. This part I remember I can leap of faith, and that's all good. Yep. Yeah, the faster I do the speed run, the more wiggle room I have for being slow to not die later on if I need it. Which could be, like, mostly if the chef part goes bad is where I more see that as being, like, more likely to happen. Yeah. Okay, here. And there be the rope. Which, are we gonna be on pace? Oh, not if I do that. 2, 3, oh no, we're slow. Problems. By about 8 seconds. Ouch. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, well. Goofing around too much in the beginning. Well, let's make up that time. In theory, if I can do it blindly, I don't need to close the door to see, but that's fine. Okay. Don't die to this part. The in-game having to actually speedrun stuff and not die. Go, 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 go. Why am I not having on this? That's fine. Okay, go through. And how fast did I do that in terms of not getting electrocuted? There. Interesting. Okay. Go, 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 go. Run, run, run. So now we're about to have our first encounter with Mr. Grabby Arms. No, not here. I'm speaking way too early. We have the light of very mean death. Not this one, the next one. A trip happened again. What causes that? Other than just game decided to be game. But in the next part where we deal with the eye, we've had times where we just randomly trip and fall at, like, the worst time. We get killed because of it. We're gonna hope that that does not happen. You could run, like, around the back, hypothetically, but feels more sketchy and dangerous, and we're not gonna do that. Doing it the normal way, as long as we don't die, works fine enough for us. Oh, so this part, just run, and it's fine. Just run, and it's like he was never there. And then go up here. He didn't even come over here. Yeah. Cool. Is he even coming over here? Oh, he was. Slowly, rather than full-on mega run. Anyway, though. You can do that part slower. Like, if you just wait, he eventually goes away in that part, but we're not cowards. We're speedrunners. Alright, first one of these. Which, it'd be nice to be able to fast-forward these chunks. But, oh well. Even just fast-forwarding straight to Chapter 2. Where things get real. But, you know. Oh well. I mean, hey, we're deathless so far. There's a chance we can do this first try, right here, right now. If I get the deathless part, but I happen to be too slow for the speedrun, that would suck. That would definitely suck, but it would still be a bit of an achievement. Assuming that I don't succeed this run, my goal is gonna be matching on par the 3 deaths like last time, sort of. Well, that, as I said before, it's more that 3 deaths there is more ambiguous or whatever, but an actual proper, unambiguous 3 deaths, and not dying at all in Chapter 4 specifically. Those are gonna be my goals for this run. Or, I mean, we just could perfectly do the whole thing. Also, how are we 7 seconds faster? I don't know exactly where we saved 7 seconds from before, but sure. Why not? Okay. Next is this. Okay. Alright. Yep. So far, so good. And I haven't, like, looked up that much of, like, strategies and speedrunning stuff. There's the thing I mentioned earlier, there happened to be, like, a slightly faster way of getting to that door, but it's not as reliable and not as necessary, like, deathless. More, like, if I'm looking for strategies on doing stuff better, more for the deathless side of this. I mean, if there was, like, oh, you know, do this easy trick and you skip the whole chapter, then, like, that'd be one thing. Alright, we're gonna just wait the second here. Let the ship sway more to the right. Just not taking chances. Also, for once, I didn't instinctively go to run over to the ladder. The fake ladder that you can see doesn't go anywhere. Ran to the right thing. First try. Okay. This part, swing it a little bit to the left. That I haven't really done the testing on whether that's super necessary. It might not be, but just having it have the speed. And then go. Good. Grab on, grab. What? Grab on, please. Okay. Just taking his time. Not wanting to grab. Oh well. Okay, through here we go. Pull out this guy. Don't even need to pull it out that much. Pull out this guy. Just enough to barely grab on it. Cool. And off goes the power. I'm sure nothing will go wrong here. Okay, let me push this off. Down it goes. Don't grab too early. As much as I want to speed run, I don't want to die to something foolish like that. It takes long enough as it is to, you know, get back all the way here. Yeah. 11 minutes. Chapter 1. We're not there just yet. We're almost there. Okay, there. Could have let go slightly earlier. Oh well. Okay, this part has the slime. Don't die to the slime. Jumping does help. Okay, good. Good. Spooky. I wonder if you could climb back up the original way and if that leads to stuff. Oh, the second light. Yeah, completely forgot about this. I don't know how I keep thinking that at that part, then it's just a run to the end. That's not the case. Okay, this is the part where we had a random trip sometime. Please, just don't randomly trip. Just don't do that. Be nice. If you're gonna trip, don't do it at the worst time. I don't know if it's, like, related to sprinting or not, but Didn't happen that time, so that's good. Alright, away we go. Good, that didn't cause us issues. And we have this final bit. Don't dive going slightly too forward or too away. Jump across that. Like, this part should be pretty safe. It's just, you gotta be careful. Okay, yeah. And away we go. And now, this be end of chapter 1 through these doors. We're almost a minute faster, really? Or depending on when it loads. There, yeah. Minus a minute. Cool. 10 minutes chapter. And could be 8 seconds faster, supposedly. I was holding button, holding sprint, had to let go and repress. So now we're back where we started the stream, back in ye old chapter 2, the more dangerous one. Oh, that would have been so bad. We almost just fell off in between the stairs, I think. I don't know if it would have let us actually fall there, but glad we didn't have to find out. Okay. Alright, in here we are. Like, wow, this looks familiar. Okay. Pull over the suitcase all the way this time. So, like, the rest of this chapter is, like, seeming less and less bad. It's just, like, with the chefs, if things go bad, there are things you can do to kind of correct it. With Mr. Longarms, if things go bad, you might just be dead. Now, we can, like, pause the game and restart from checkpoint, which, like, I don't know for sure, but, like, I think might still, like, it might override the death thing, and might be a way to kind of, to cheat death. Don't know completely 100%, though. It might be that you have to, like, Alt F4 the game if you're about to die for it to not count or something, but I don't know. Ideally, we do this super legitimately and just don't die all the way through and through, but, you know, we'll see. Pleasure mercy me. Hello, welcome to the stream. Little nightmares indeed. Yeah, we are. Oh, hey, wait, no. Let me in. No, time loss. Yeah, hello. We are trying to get the last achievement in this game by beating it deathless in under an hour. So we are trying to speedrun it, and so far so good. This is our first run of the day. We did a tiny bit of practice beforehand, but I'm not, like, I'm hopefully confident that we can do this today. I'm guessing that this run will not be the one that makes it, because first run of the day, I expect it to be a little bit, maybe getting back into the groove of the game, and maybe not remembering some stuff about things in later chapters, but we will see. Also, I didn't have to get in the box there. That's for later when we come back through here. Okay, now we have long extended cutscene, and then after this is when things start getting real in terms of stuff that's gonna be killing us. Yep. And I've said before, I'll say it again. I think that, so this game has 5 chapters. Right now we're on chapter 2. I think chapter 2 is the hardest chapter in terms of dying. Chapter 3 and 4 have some scary parts, but I think as a whole, I should be jumping here. He goes ever so slightly faster jumping. Whoops. Time loss, no! I'm more worried about the deathless part than the speedrun part. We are good on the speedrun part, even though down there it says our fastest time has been an hour and 1 second. The in-game time is different than, like, the real-world time of the timer. I believe when the timer will stop to trigger the achievement is going to be, like, a shorter time than the timer down there. So that being slightly over an hour, I'm not worried on. We think, based on what we can tell of how the in-game timer would be, we should be good on the under an hour part, I believe. It's the deathless part that's going to be a problem. Also, the less we die, the faster we're going to be. Oh, hey, yeah, still under a minute. Oh, wait, no, that's... No, right, no. Gold means that it's fastest that I've done that split. Green is just you did it fast, but not my absolute fastest. Yeah, fair enough. Because I wasn't jumping during that running bit. Also, at the very beginning, I almost fell off the stairs. That also doesn't help. Is it better there to actually have the first shove be to the right? I think it actually might be. I'm not 100% sure on that. Not that that really matters, but... Like on one hand, being slightly faster with the speedrunning means I get to the parts that are going to kill me faster. Doesn't take as long to get back to where I was. but, you know, if I die, then that's also an issue. Yeah, okay, this, and lean, and am I able to jump from that? We're gonna do one more swing just to make sure. I don't actually know if you can get crushed by this door if you don't go fast enough. No way! No way! What? Well, okay, that's not... I've never died to that ever. Well, the answer is yes. You have to climb the door. That's why I turned back around. I didn't just turn around to see. Well, that sucks. Of all the places to die, I didn't think it'd be here. Yeah, okay, first, tiny thing is, first shove being right is ever so slightly faster. One shove faster. That sucks. So, I'm gonna stick to what I said at the beginning of the stream. This first run of the day, we're gonna see it through to the end, and then after that, then we'll do runs. If I die, I, like, restart immediately, probably. But it sucks to have happened there. I mean, to some degree now, pressure is off for the rest of the run. If I could do the rest of the game deathless, that'd be pretty good. So when I thought the door, I thought that there's like two things that close. There's, when I said, oh, I wonder if the closing kills me, I was just talking about the first thing that closed. I didn't realize that the second thing that clunks down was a second thing that had depth that could kill me. Man, that sucks. All right. Oh well. Now on to the real danger, supposedly. I mean, like... So there are some deaths, like when we did our practice earlier when I died in the part where we actually have to fight this guy, that I'm more worried about, like, oh no, that could happen again. Like, we don't have that part being super mega consistent or whatever. I don't like you coming more over this way. I keep accidentally hitting a little bit of the wood there. Okay, no, he's going back. It's fine. Okay. Like, that's a death that is super mega easily preventable. So, like, in a future run, I'm not worried about it. It's like, yeah, cool, we learned stuff. Okay, right where the door opens. And right before it. Haha! That part I shouldn't, like, that part, like, shouldn't be that hard. It seems like it's fine, but it's still just nerve-wracking every time. Okay. So, I said that my mini goals for this run, assuming I wasn't gonna beat it fully, which we didn't. How are we slow? Wait, we're slow before elevator? Really? Wait, how are we? Oh, because I died. That, you know, that would do it. Yep. Makes sense. Okay. You know what? Since I've died, I want to try something. That might get me killed a second time, but just to test. If I go immediately, I can make it to this and be fine, yeah? And then even this, because you basically be there anyway. Yeah. I might be able to, usually I stop and wait for him to kind of disappear, but it actually can make him slightly closer. So if he's far enough away, just stopping there should be fine. So here, don't run for a second, and then go. For some reason, it makes this part slightly more consistent. If you just are running the whole time, we've had it happen like once where he just, oh, now he actually climbed over the thing. Most of the times he kind of just goes through it. No, that's too close. That is too close. Get away. Okay. Like, that part should be a freebie as long as you run that, then you're good. But we had one time where he just kind of went a lot faster than he's supposed to and just grabbed me anyway. And, like, really mega extendy hand grabbed me in a way that did not look right. And that was a death a while ago. Since then, that should be free run has been slightly stressful each time. And then there's another one of that, like, right at the end of the game. Kind of the last big thing that can kill us. The only big thing that can kill us in Chapter 5. But that one has seemed more reliable in that you walk until the thing appears and then you start running. Like, that part has seemed more fine and consistent to not be a problem as long as we walk in, then run, rather than run the whole time. For some reason. I like the magnet hands of death where it looked like they're, oh. The force grabbing you? Yeah, like, that's shouldn't quite happen, but oh well. Oh, do not go up too early. This guy has been the cause for most of my deaths. Of all the chapters, I think. Well, sort of. The chefs have also been a lot, but there's been a lot of experimenting with the chefs. But experimenting that has actually been, fruitful. Like, we have better strategies for a lot of the stuff in Chapter 3 dealing with those chefs. That supposedly they shouldn't be as bad anymore. They were really bad. There's like 2 big rooms in Chapter 3 and 1 room that you have to go through twice. So like 3 sections that once upon a time were super problematic. But I think now at this stage they are a lot safer. We'll see. We're gonna get to Chapter 3 soon, and we'll see if it causes me lots and lots of fun issues. Yeah, and then Chapter 4. Technically, individually, chapter by chapter, we've done every single chapter deathless except for Chapter 4. I don't think we've ever truly done Chapter 4 deathless. But, like, each part individually, like, feels safe. And the time where I went through Chapter 4 and died a single time seemed like a death that shouldn't happen again that feels somewhat preventable. So, like, we'll see when we get there. Okay, this part, we're good. Part also feels, like, scarier than it should be. But we have, like, as long as you consistent enough moves, that it should be fine. Like, if we get... No! Yeah, okay, I ran slightly too early there. That was... It worked itself out, but it's fine. I forgot to wait until all those clocks go off. Then he doesn't hear us at all. He did the of starting to chase, but, that part consistently, after a fixed amount of time, that those clocks randomly go off and he gets kind of stunned. Anyways, all is good. Oh, hey, this is at the, like, perfectly at, it's coming towards me. Good. We haven't died to a jump like that in a while. I am concerned for at the end of Chapter 3, what I previously thought was, at the beginning of Chapter 4, but it's actually internally at the end of Chapter 3, the giant boat section that's entirely meant to be a glorified cutscene of just cool visuals. There's like one part where you have to like jump and grab onto a chain that should be easy and free, but I've died to that jump more times than I ever should. And we're gonna hope that that doesn't happen again. If that ends up being, like, we have a deathless run that goes all the way to there and then I die there, that will extra mega suck. So we're gonna hope that that doesn't happen. Oh, okay, it looks like he almost notices there. That's fine. This part shouldn't be bad. In theory. Oh, I didn't even knock anything off. Wow, how about that? It'd almost be better if we did, because then he's stay more time distracted to the side. Oh, are we good? We're good. Oh no, he's actually coming over here. That's doesn't usually happen. Get through the thing. Please tell me That's scarier than I would like it to be. We're fine. I want to say he doesn't come through that door until after I press the TV button. Okay. We're just gonna wait a couple seconds and then press. Let me press the button. Wait, why is it not? Press the button? Oh, it's because I was crouched. That makes sense. Okay, we're good. We're good. Where is he? I thought as soon as we pressed it, he would come through immediately. I guess I took long enough, he walked away a bit. Come through. Oh, we had all the time in the world. Okay, good. I thought we'd press the button, he'd immediately open the door, and we'd be in for trouble. Yeah, wait till he's at the TV, because, yeah, as I said before, is better that way. We slowly walk away. I don't actually know if there is, like, a time until he, like, turns off the TV and goes away, but so far that hasn't seemed to happen. So, okay, thing to note for next time, purposely knocking something off on the first shelf actually seems better, because then he stays to the right longer and doesn't slowly walk to the left. So, keep that in mind. I also might be fine swinging, like, pulling, like, I always run to the other side to then pull this, so we're slightly closer to the piano. That's not necessarily necessary. Oh, no! Please be fine! Oh, okay, it was swinging away. That could have been an issue. Thankfully, it wasn't. And we still had more time to spare, because, like, we didn't even grab to the side of the piano. That would, like, really mean that we, like, I had no time left. You're moving too far to the right, or whatever. Anyway, looks like it's fine. Okay, don't die to the steam. Don't die to the steam. Like, this is a free, safe, not bad hazard. Don't die to something like that. Please. Okay. Almost at the end of chapter 2. Sucks we didn't do it deathless, but we died to... Yeah, a very funky part, but oh well. It happens. If I can do the rest of the game deathless, that will be good. It'll still be a victory. Yeah. Okay. Go, go, go. Don't die to this part. We're not done chapter 2 yet, so don't celebrate too early, even in this chapter. Okay, we have this. This part's fine. Is it? You know, is until it's not. Okay, we have final chase out here. Now, this is the part we're in our practicing. I died anyway. In the part, like, we're thought, like, oh, we have better strategies. It'll be fine now. Let's see if I can do this part deathless. This part, yeah. See how it goes. But once I grab, I have to commit to the grab. But grab more to the side and pull more to the side. Okay. Here we go. Good. That's good. Good so far. It's the second one that is concerning. But as soon as we pull it, he dies immediately. So even if he's about to grab, as soon as I grab, then it's fine. Or as soon as I pull. As soon as it breaks is the words that I'm trying to say. Alright. Please, give it to me! Oh, sometimes it's fine. I had, like, so much more time. The lower hand wasn't even close. But sometimes it's not fine. Cool! So did that part without dying. That would have been progress. But oh well. Alright. There's nothing, so from here to... this isn't the beginning of chapter 3, is it? I remember where chapter 3 officially starts. Is it here or is it after we grab onto the thing? No, no, chapter 3 starts here. Right, okay. I don't know, this area here, I remember its existence. I wasn't sure if it was, I was holding the grab button, whatever. Every time in this part, I always have to, like, wait and then grab the second one. I never grabbed the first one. Oh well. I don't think you have to be facing left to grab it, but... oh well. Hello! I'll be dealing with you shortly. Okay. We're four minutes faster? Really? Right, because, you know, those previous splits were when I died in the lair and then spent a bunch of time experimenting. You know, doing that fight over and over. So, yeah, that makes sense. Cool. Oh, no. Okay. Just, yep. Keep going fast. Uh-huh. Okay. So, in theory, based on my previous words, we're done with what I consider to be the hardest stretch of the run. But we still have, you know, so much more to go. The game, I think, is at its hardest early on. In terms of deathless, speedrunny stuff, right? I mean, to some degree, if I wasn't speedrunning, I could take my time in more of those sections. But also doing it fast means we get through a full run faster. And sometimes taking my time, I can get myself killed through silly mistakes. There's been times where I take the extra seconds to line up a jump and get killed while lining up a jump. So there be that, I guess. Anywho. Alright, into chef territory. Do I remember my strategies here? Oh no. So we have the big kitchen room here. What was... No, okay, I think I remember. I purposely get his attention, get him to this side, and then run, and it just happens to work out, right? So go from this side, da-da-da-da-da-da. See? Go to grab from that side, specifically. Oh, get out! Okay, I was a few seconds slow. He's probably gonna see me. I didn't hear his yell. There's his yell. Okay, well, this is fine. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, yeah. By purposely leading him over and then running, rather than having to deal with him in all of there, it's fine. And as soon as we've, like, gone up here, then we're safe. Even if he sees me now, it's good. So that's a part that has cost me a lot of lives. Especially when we're trying to there was a miscellaneous achievement to throw a bunch of food into that big pot over there. Doing that was very problematic. But, you know, oh well. We're not done with this area, though. A whole thing that happens here is we go up, get a key, and then have to run all the way through there again. And the second time is worse because we're slightly slower holding a key. But we just, in theory, do the same thing again. Do it better. Like where we lead him to the left and then run through to the right. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see. I'll see if it works. Do I want to try to do this slightly... There's a dangerous but faster thing I can do here where as soon as I get the key, I can run for the elevator immediately. But if I take too long to pick up the key, then just don't. And, you know, just hide immediately. So I guess, you know, we'll see. If I go for it and then die, that will suck, but... Okay, we're going! We're going! We're going. I grabbed the key fast enough. Right? Are we fine? Please tell me we're fine. Okay, that's actually, this is gonna be closer than I'd liked it to be. Oh, no. No, it's fine. No, we're fine by a while. Never mind. Okay. No, yeah, we're good. We're good. As soon as we're through there, then we're safe. Yeah. I was concerned there. We've done that run where he didn't see me at all. Yeah, that was a little bit more concerning than it needed to be. Okay, you there. Same deal. Notice me. Or don't. Wait, if he goes up, then we're free. He went there. He went to the perfect spot. Okay, never mind. We're gonna last minute change our plans. If he stays over there for just a couple more seconds, then we're good. Oh, it's fine. Okay, we're good. We're good. Cool. That was like not normally our plan, but like him going up there has some randomness to it, rather than going anywhere else in this area he could. But that's the area we can, you know, pretty good, you know, run around him. He somehow doesn't hear that open, which is good for us. Okay, so that was like dangerous part number 1 and 2. Now we have more of a puzzly part here. That's not so bad. That I make slightly, like a little bit slower, but way more consistent to open this first, and then go up here, and so you drop one thing of meat, and then go up and get 2 more. By dropping the first one first, then I don't have to deal with, like, dragging 3 things of meat onto, like, that spot over there, which can be just funky sometimes. Just only having to worry about 2 is better. Okay, got that. And then over here, get other one. And then we have the part where we, like, go through all the elevator stuff dealing with chef number 2. Which, like, isn't bad until right at the end where we have to, like, jump into a little, like, garbage chute. That, like, even casually you have to do fast or you die. But, like, every time it just feels like we barely make it. Even though, like, what we do there isn't any, like, speedrunner specific thing. It's what you have to do just to go fast. But still concerning every time. That I don't know if I'm actually just doing it slightly, like, slower in a way that I don't realize, but we'll see. We'll figure that out when we get there. And if that part kills me, that would suck. Oh, I'm early. I didn't, doing things in the wrong order. No, my time. Okay, do that, and then do this the rest of the way. Yep. All right. Okay. Cool. And then chapter 4 is a bit of a wild card. I don't know if I'll die to chapter 4. I might. We'll see, I guess. It has, like, parts that feel dangerous, but, like, aren't as much. That kind of just feel like as long as you go and make the jumps, then you're good. Yeah. All right, we're in the freezer. When is it? Oh, the time there, it goes over right when I go through this door, I think. Oh. All right, no, I have... yeah, I pulled this, yeah. Or no? Oh, no, it's right, it did go over. Oh, no, I didn't. I got stuck on a wall. Oh. I'm glad that didn't... Get in the thing! Jeez, okay. That part's supposed to be easy and free. I got stuck on walls, and... I don't know how early he sees me in those cases. We're 6 minutes fast. Really? Where did we save 2 minutes? Well, because I ran at the elevator part, I guess, but, like... And that the kitchen parts didn't go so bad that I had to wait for a long time. Okay. So this, go to here, and then just run. As soon as we're in here, he sees me. Like I said, a thing that has to happen. But like once I'm in the elevator, then I'm safe. Okay, then we go here. Oh, I completely forgot about this area. This part should be fine. This is the part that always looks like I'm about to die, and then I don't. Of all the parts that are like that, but this part especially has a part that feels that way. Hello. Yeah. Yep, you do what you're doing. He's not, no. Yeah, okay, that happens every time? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Don't be too far to the left. Okay. So this part, we go slow and steady. And it's just consistently good. We go, you know, fast and scary in other parts. This part, we just take it safe. I could potentially just run across, like, to the left and maybe make it out and be fine. But in this part, we just do what you're intended to do, and it's just crawl all the way along here. And I could potentially run that last little bit to the end and be fine. But we're not going to do that. We're just going to wait here the couple seconds, lose a bit of time, but not die. He scriptedly comes over here and grabs whatever. And it's like, oh no, scary. That's a problem. Oh, for a second, that little, like, he stopped there for a second. I thought he was turning around. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. So, then this part here, I press it. It's gonna look like he turns towards me for like a second. Then there, when he like turns towards the button, it like feels like he's turning towards me instead for like a split second. Grab the key, and then we go. And don't get chased into the elevator. It's good. Now, this is the part that even on a casual thing, it feels like is scary and concerning of how fast you have to do stuff to not die. Okay, go. Open the thing. Go through here. We have to jump in the trash chute. And then here. And then up. And then in. And like, okay, well actually that time we happened to do it pretty fast, that he was still a little bit away, but like, that time it always usually feels like he's like right beside us there. But you know, oh well, that time it worked out fine. Okay, now we got the dishes room area. That our best run, our first death was here. Not our best run, like, we had a run that got here, and then we died. Hold on, let me just actually focus on living. So what we do here, that works consistently, we get out and set them off on purpose, and then go hide immediately. That gets them, like, out of there, that they then go off and do other things. So unlike previous areas, if they catch us and chase us under somewhere, usually in other areas they kind of just grab us immediately and like they can like reach under and grab us. This part, it feels like they do that very little, if at all. So, yeah. Also, wow, we actually got over to this side without them seeing us. That's cool. That doesn't always happen. Okay. Oh, nope, nope. Yep, you're coming over here. And see, we hide under here, which normally would be a death sentence in other parts of the game, but here it's fine. Please be fine. Please don't have me eat my words. Like, yeah, he'll look under over there, but, like, he never looks over under here. Especially with, like, the wood in the way. That also feels like more of a safety thing. Yeah, so, like, that works better. And, then we run over. Running here might be bad. I took a chance. You're there on dishes. How about don't, buddy? Here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna run down here again. You know, we're gonna see me, and then don't. Waste a couple seconds to be alive. You know, we already, you know, died once, but just to, you know, pretend it matters. Okay, go away. Go. No. Why is your head in the dishes? If they could, like, not do that. Okay, this is, like, well, being slower than I'd like. You there. See me. Thank you. Good. That's what I was gonna say. I don't want to wait too long and then to jump down. This is a very bad. Tissue is a very bad joke. Are you gonna? Okay, we're gonna. You can climb while they're there. It's doable. It's just scarier. And once we're up here, we're safe. They cannot grab me from here. I was hoping they would go away and it would be extra safe, but you know, still worked out. It's fine. I just didn't want to get, like, randomly grabbed through the plates or something, because, like, sometimes parts that feel safe can just decide not to be. Alright, now we got the final run. That I remember being very worried for this part before. If I drop too early, I die. Drop here onto these. But in recentness, like, this part has been consistently as long as you run, you're good and you're safe and whatnot. Watch me eat my words on that right now. So here, oh no, this is not, no, it's fine, okay. As soon as we grab onto a thing, they can't seem to, like, grab us off of one. But the timing of the things was not great. It felt like it took a while for one to get to me. All good though. So we did in isolation. Oh, hold on, I don't die to this. Yeah, don't die like off those pipes. No, wait, actually, hold on, I'm speaking too early. I was about to say we've done chapter 3 without dying again, but that's not the case. This part here that I before thought I thought this was the start of chapter 4. It's not. This is still considered chapter 3, but it is more of a transition-y thing that's just, yeah, cool visuals. Now this part here, this pipe, you can, like, it's very hard to fall off of that specific pipe. I thought it was easy. Like, you go off to the side a little bit and you die. There's a later pipe that's like that. That one there, you actually have a lot more wiggle room than I thought you did. This part here, this is the scary jump. I have died too many times to this jump here. Wait for the camera to move, and then just right and grab. See, like, that part, it shouldn't be bad, but I've missed that jump too many times. But it's just, wait for the camera to move, hold right, and jump. If I wait to line it up, I usually fall off. So, like, that went good that time, and it should go good every time. It's still gonna be concerning every time, due to just how many times I've missed that jump, being slightly too, like, towards the camera, or slightly too much away from the camera, but, oh well. So, assuming I don't fall off the pipe that we go up at the, let me try saying that again. There's another pipe at the top of this ladder. As long as I don't die going across that, then we've done chapter 3 without dying, and that's good, I guess. How are we slow on, oh, we lost some time in the dishes area. That's fine, I can live with that. Again, the more time we save, the more time I'm comfortable to lose. Okay, so this part, oh, whoa, I was too close to the edge of that than I would like. And this part, like, feels very wide, so I could run across it. I'm losing a little bit of time by walking, but, you know, it's better to be alive. And now we're on chapter 4. 5 minutes, yeah, okay. Okay, and down we go, yeah. So this part, technically chapter 4 is the only chapter that I've never done without dying, I think. Unless I'm forgetting some time earlier, but like in recent attempts. I believe chapter, whoa. Careful, me. To one thing or another, I think chapter 4 is usually, yeah, gotten a death out of me somewhere. Let's see if I can at least do chapter 4 without dying. That would be a milestone. Also, hello, up there. Specifically, the last full run I did, where I died in that run, if I can specifically not die there, that would, you know, also be good. Okay. And if I die, just don't die to something stupid. Please. We've died to missing jumps. We've died to, you know, being too slow in parts where we have to, like, jump to something where we have to, like, wait for the ship to sway. A lot of things that have gotten us killed here, but this is a, like, I still think that chapter 2 feels harder on average, but this chapter does have some parts that, like, a lot of parts that you can die, like here. We have time for this, and I didn't get caught on all that food. Ooh, I feel like I'm closer to you than I'd like to be. Don't kill me, please. Okay, no, I think it's fine. Okay. It felt like yeah, it was a little bit closer than I'd like to be. Oh well. Then we have here, this part is fine. This part's free. But I was like, oh no, they're grabbing. It's all good. Ooh, that light was like leaned more to the right than I would have liked. This, I can swing as much as I want. It's all good. It's fine. Okay, up here. In a minute, when I'm on that table, that is where I died last time. I don't remember which guy specifically killed me, but this run, just don't die. This part usually doesn't feel that bad. I don't like how many, like, swipes happen there. Okay, we did that part without dying. You just had to be, like, silent and just do it. That part feels scary, but it's like, as long as you just aren't too close to them, and you don't trip on the bottles, which I did and somehow still lived. Yeah, that part feels scary, but we got through it. That's good. I've died here to, like, just not jumping good. Just wait for it to swing more to the left, and then go. And then I'll waste a few seconds, swing more to the right. It should be fine, but I'd rather be safe. Okay. I didn't like that I was slightly on top of food there, or something that wouldn't physically mess me up. Okay, so the rest of this chapter, there's some parts that, like, here I'm gonna get chased, and, like, that's a thing. It's still not, like, this part's not that bad. I say that, and then watch me die because of it. This part had a part where I randomly died in a way that felt unfair, but I think we have a consistent way of not dying. So we turn around as soon as he moves. And then, as soon as he goes, bump. Oh no! Okay, it was fine. I thought I was gonna land on the ground right in front of him, and that would have been bad. Thankfully not. Ugh, he was also very close there, and that was not fun. Oh, this part. Okay, this is the part that, like, has caused me trouble before, where if we go too fast, then he doesn't, like, AI properly, and it does problems, but if we're too slow, then we die very fast, very quickly. I think, yeah, he's running over here. If he's running over, then everything's totally fine. But he didn't fully see me, then, like, this is what's supposed to happen, everything's totally fine. We had a time where we were, like, too fast that he didn't chase, he just stayed over there, and I had to, like, run out to, like, set him off, and then died, and, like, it was weird, but, like, it seems that only happens if I'm, like, or I don't know if it was just, like, a one-time fluke, but it seemed like I was, like, too fast, and he didn't notice me out of the elevator, but then we tried to, like, overcompensate by, like, waiting a second, and then running, and then that was get me killed sometimes, but, it seems that, yeah, just go fast. What happened that one time, I think, is more of a fluke than, yeah, something I have to consistently worry about. Anyways, so did that was good. Don't fall off any of this. Let him be over there. Fall onto this, that's where I meant to fall. Whoa! Interesting, I randomly grabbed onto the wall a bit there. Alright. Bart always makes me hungry! Oh no! Yeah, I mean, okay, if you ignore all the cannibalism and whatnot, yeah, lots of food in this area, makes sense. This is the final chase of this area, right? Yep. It's time. Hello! Let's run. So this part feels like it should be like, oh no, it's a lot of guys, it's scary and concerning. But this is very much a part of, as long as you just keep running, it's not that bad. It looks bad, but, like, yeah, you just keep running. There are other parts in the game where it feels like, as long as you just keep running, then you won't die, that I've died to anyway. Well, I mean, you like, ooh, crawl across that, I guess, but... Oh no! Ooh! I got stuck slightly there, and I'm gonna hope that I'm not gonna eat my words. They're eating everything else. One thing I don't want to eat is my words. All right, cool. Did that. That's all fine. Good. Fantastic. See there, I got slightly and didn't die. There are other parts. In chapter 2, there's a run that should be free in the same way that we've died to, because Mr. Extendiar Man decided to just magnetize and grab me anyway, but it only happened, like, did it happen twice, or did it only happen once? Either way, concerning. And there's a part in chapter 5 that we've had issues with that's supposed to be just you run forward. If you stop slightly, then you're dead. But like, yeah, I think we now have a way to do that more consistently to have it not mess up. We're gonna find out in a couple seconds, but that's gonna be the case. Okay, and then we have fun times right here. Woo! Yeah, eating our friends. Woohoo! Who's the real villain here? Blah, blah, blah. Okay. And with full bellies, we're good to go. Run. And, yeah, there's nothing else that can kill me, right? Nothing I'm forgetting? Yeah, no, we're just here at the elevator. Yeah. So with that, I mean, I don't want to say it too early, but we are past the last thing that can kill me. If I actually could, like, run at the elevator too fast and have that be an issue, that would be funny. But to my understanding, I press this and, like nothing's gonna happen. It would be hilarious. if that was allowed. Like, that time I was like, I did that really fast. Usually I fumble with the bottles a little bit. Oh no, we were a second slower because I wasn't right in front of the elevator. Yeah, it's like, it's supposed to be, like, that's just a cinematic thing of no matter how fast you go, you're good. Like, it's not gonna open when she's still there. Then, what if the gnome, if the gnome, tastes like mushroom? Something tells me that they're fun guys. Or something. I was gonna make that joke. I should have tried to do it in a more clever way, but oh well, it's fine. Oh wait, hold on. This is a part that can kill me if I just am too impatient. So I run until the end of the carpet. We can go a little bit further than that, but it's the safer thing. And then keep crawling until we cross the doorway. Yep. But hey, we have officially done Chapter 4 without dying. That was... I don't know. I don't think we've done that before, technically. But I'm not 100% sure, but I'll say that if that's the case. So we have now individually done every chapter without dying. And so far in this run, it was just a death in Chapter 2. Getting crushed by a door. That should not have happened. Don't forget the key. I had an embarrassing part here where we go all this way to grab a key to then run all the way back and unlock a door. I just didn't grab the key, broke the vase, and just immediately ran all the way back to the door. And then I was like, I forgot the key! And had to run all the way back. Not good for the speed run. Not that I think it's gonna kill us, but, you know, being too slow, that's not good. So we'll see if I can finish this off with not dying in Chapter 5. There's like one scary part, and the rest should be not that bad, as long as I don't fumble. We'll see. So this here, once we go through this door, this is the part that has weirdness. In that if I'm running the whole time, sometimes she'll just go faster and kill me anyway. What seemed to more reliably work is I walk until she's there, and now run. I hope I didn't start running too late. Please tell me I didn't start running too late. Good. Yeah, okay, good. Fantastic. That's the part that, like, sometimes it feels like she just goes faster than she should and kills me anyway. That was fine. But just, for some reason, if you always run, sometimes it doesn't work so well. And we just died there anyway, which, if we actually got here deathless, dying to that would, of course, suck. But yeah, that was all good. Walking and then running seems to work more reliably there. We're technically not done the game yet. There are other parts that can kill me, but we have better strategies for all this, more reliable things that, yeah, should be fine. We grab the mirror, and like, right now, up at this very second, we literally cannot die. There's no threats around to kill us. We go over here, and hey, look, a threat that can kill us. Hi. Bye. So let's see if I remember this right from last time. First light shows up over here. Yes, it does. And she comes from some angle. Okay, don't die to this. I can die to this, but it feels more consistently easy not to. The gender layer thing, like, that has more random jankiness to it. And this, again, run over here. Like, that's all good. Okay. Don't die because I'm talking. There. Good. Yeah. I forget exactly how close she has to get to kill us. It's not immediately touching, but it's, like, pretty close, and then we're dead. And then in the middle. Is this where you start doing the fake outs? Isn't it you do 2 fake outs and then you come for the kill? Or am I mistaken on that? That's 1 fake out 1. Fake out 2. And you're gonna come from this way? Yeah. Haha. Good. Where she comes from is random, but like, it's usually roughly the opposite way from the last fake out. But not always exactly. So now this is the part where you do like 4 fake outs and then you come at me 3 times in a row. That's consistent, but I'm still just out of paranoia, just facing the directions anyway. And then 4, and then now you come for real. Ooh, you came from that side. Okay, we should be good. Now she just comes 2 more times without any fake outs, and without the light even moving. Like, haha, I'm gonna catch you off guard. Yep. Okay, last time. And then time is up. There was a second that I turned in the direction and it didn't do, and that could have been bad. That was too close for comfort, but that's a-okay, I guess. And with that, we're not done. We're not done. We didn't get an achievement or whatever. We did die, and that sucked. I did not think that we'd actually make it the rest of this way. I wasn't that upset about dying to a random door, because I assumed that we would die the rest of this, and this first run of the day was meant to be more of a practice run. So we're gonna go finish this off. Usually I would like restart now as soon as we're done the last thing that can kill us. Also enjoy fun, yeah, stuff there. But because, I don't know, because I can, well, go a little bit further through this as I discuss stuff. So time of 54 seconds as far as the speedrun timer is concerned. But where that timer stops and where the achievement will trigger are two different things, to my understanding. We technically did this in 54 minutes. That's great. The in-game timer is a bit off. Actually, you know what? I should double check. That would be the smart thing to do. This run, we seems very likely that we very much succeeded the time requirement and only got one death. One death to a very preventable part. Like, man, this could have been the run. Oh well. I mean, like, to be fair, because I died, like, all pressure was off, so I wasn't as nervous going through these sections. Other than that, I wanted to be able to have done Chapter 4 without dying or whatever. Yeah. You know, when we get back here, I imagine I'll be, if I can get back here deathless, I imagine I'll be a lot more nervous and may have more deaths. Lost to a door, a random door that, like, I didn't even, and that it wasn't even, it was a double door. Like, I said that, like, oh, I don't know if the door can crush me, and it wasn't the door I was talking about. It has two parts that slam down. It has the metal door that slams down. I thought that could maybe crush you and kill you, which it probably can. I'm not going to test that. And then the second thing comes down, it's like the grate that you can climb. I extra didn't think that you could die to that thing. I thought that was just, you know, part of the door. Just like I didn't think, yeah. I thought it was just more like a ladder kind of thing coming down that I didn't think could actually kill you. Surprise, it can. Usually, like, that's also one of the first times that I, like, ran directly at it. Usually, I run through that room, run to the right side, like, oh, where do I go? Oh, right, the door to climb, and then I turn back around and go back to it. Usually, I forget about it until after I run through and have to turn back around. It's not optimal. That time, I did. But, oh well. Like, yeah, it sucks that this ain't the run, but we've still, like, we have a personal best of, I did better than previous times, so I'm still happy about that. Like, that is good. And also, at this point, hands off the control. So this is the last bit of gameplay that I think the in-game timer to trigger the achievement counts this whole sequence. And I don't know if the achievement pops as soon as I lose control, like, you know, I'm still going up the stairs, or once she gets to the top, then it goes to black. I don't know if it'll trigger there. It definitely isn't at the end of the credits. The game has long credits. Yeah, it definitely is not that, thankfully. I kind of wanted to see this sequence go through so that I can then see on the save file what the in-game time is, so I can compare it, just to see how close it actually is. It should be under an hour. I'm pretty confident it will be, but it'd be nice to just remove the doubt. And see, how much under an hour is it? Is it going to be close to 54 minutes? Or will it say it was like 30 somehow? Probably not. I'm guessing it's going to be like 49 minutes or something. Because there's, like, some parts with loading and stuff that I think doesn't count for the in-game timer. Like, I've seen stuff that talks about that, like, the in-game timer in this is, like, inconsistent in places of what it counts and what it doesn't. In ways that should be in my favor, that I think the in-game timer will be less than this number. But we'll see. We'll see. I do have to make sure that, like, that whole ending sequence takes like 3 minutes or so. So making sure that I have, you know, that amount of time left. If it does somehow say that it's over an hour, I will be concerned. Because that was pretty fast. That was and look at all those good splits there. Somehow at the very beginning, I was slightly slow on grabbing something. And then there's the split that from trap to elevator that goes from 1:16 down to 19. That was the split where I died. So there's that. But then, somehow, yeah, we jumped from -30 to -4 minutes because that was a separate time where I had died. a bunch in previous runs. Then from that -4 to -6, from later to the freezer, that was the part with the key. We ran to the elevator. Yeah, it makes sense that was a little bit faster. Again, the speedrun timer doesn't matter that much, but I mean, the faster we do it, the more runs that we can do. So I was thinking I would need to we do this, practice run, and then I need to be like, okay, here's the things I need to do better for next time. But really, I just need to do it again, but not die to the random door. The parts that are the most concerning to me are I don't know why I keep calling it an elevator. It's not an elevator, just the room where you fight the janitor. That on the thing down there is called the lair, which sure, I guess. The lair fight. That part is still just mighty concerning. The rest of it doesn't seem that bad. I think I can consistently get away from it in the other parts, other than the chase that goes into the actual elevator that can sometimes decide to be funky. Chapter 3, I think I got pretty well. That dishes area, has some funkiness to it, but I have a lot more safe areas I can run to than I previously thought I did. The part that you run through while holding the key, that's also doesn't seem that bad. It also has a lot of areas that you can run and hide in. That's those areas is more if I mess up, usually the consequence will just be time. Whereas with the janitor, messing up to him is usually death, and a lot more death. Chapter 4, the part where you run across the table to the left, where I died in a previous run, that part still feels like you step a foot to the side and I'm dead. So that's still a little bit concerning, but the rest of it doesn't seem that bad. Even in this run, there was the part where you run to the left and then a guy comes at you and then you climb on the table and go over him. I thought I messed that up there for a second, where I was slightly more away from the screen. And I don't know for sure if that can make you land or behind him, beside him, and then he just turns and grabs you. And here it seemed to be fine. We did jump over him in the way that's supposed to happen. So that's good, I guess. Where you encounter the one chef in chapter 4, didn't die to that. That part we got pretty consistent, where normally it's consistent, but we've had just some funkiness sometimes, as I have mentioned. And then trying to counter-correct for that funkiness and then dying more as a result. So, hopefully that does not happen. I don't actually know if I need to sit through all these credits to, have it count the in-game time, but, so, I don't know, we'll see. So now, though, we're gonna go do another real, regular run. I guess I can, so 54 minutes, let's get to my speedrun buttons. So, reset, and beat some of your best times. Do you want to update them? Yes, I do. So then we're gonna do another real run, where I can also put my, oh, hey! Hi! Hello. It's Cat. He's here. Surprise. What was I saying? A personal best of deaths. Now it goes down to 1 officially. Where before, it was 3, but it depends on how you define. When I was experimenting with some stuff and died a bunch, just testing ideas and whatnot. Blah blah blah. That is 1 death. That is, yeah, no ifs, ands, or buts about that. So that's cool and all. Anyway, so what? Okay, because we're sitting at the end of the credits. How? Yeah, well, okay, I'm gonna actually let my cat in my room, my door's closed. I'm gonna do that, be back in a couple seconds, and hopefully credits will be closer to being finished when I'm back. And the credits are still going. I was like, oh, I'll just go slow. I'll take my time. I'll come back to the credits being done. Take a long drink of water. I'm not gonna wait till the end of the credits every time. I don't even know if I need to. I just wanna, because we've tested this before. We're in the middle of that ending sequence. If I quit out of the game, then the in-game timer goes off of, the last, like, saved checkpoint, which is before the fight, like, right when you grab the mirror or whatever, which isn't accurate enough for me. I wanted to get a better baseline of what the in-game timer says. I don't think the in-game timer counts these credits, but I think I need to get to the end of the credits for it to save it and have it count or whatever. How about this? Here's what we'll do. As I'm stalling for time more than I thought I'd be, we're gonna solve Rubik's Cube real quick. I have my cube here. Where are you? There, this, and redeemed by me. Whoa, I don't have to redeem it at all, but for fun. Anyway, over to, oh, the credits are ending now. Wow. Okay, well, we're still gonna do this, but we're gonna do it super quick. You won't even notice. All right, ready? And over here, and then right. U, F2, U2, R2, U, F2, 2D, and me, and R2, and me, and D, and L, and F prime, and D prime, and U2. Wow, look at that scrambled cube. All right, ready? No planning. 3. Is everything good? Okay. This. Actually, hold on. The speedrun timer is slightly on screen. My hands are on the timer start button, so too late to move that. It's fine. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go! And this and whoa, that and something like. Also, the credits are over now. I definitely timed that bad, but oh well. It's fine. We'll come back to, like, then I can immediately press A and continue and do what I need to do. It's all good. This and and faster I do this, the faster we can move on. And yeah, and then a bit like qua, and then almost there, and then 39 seconds. Woo! Good. That's a good time for me. Yeah, I'll take that. Did like minor oopsies in the middle there, but I'll take that. Anyways, we don't have time for Rubik's Cube solving. We got a speedrun to do. Bam, and wow, the game. Success. Yeah. Did you do something in your camera setup or something? I swear you look different. Between I don't remember exactly the last stream that you were in, but I don't think so. I have been occasionally making small, like, changes or whatever. I did this a little bit ago. Like a month ago or something now, where I have lights now. I have lights over there that I can turn on and off if I can. Wah. And technically they're RGB lights, but I don't want to mess with the colors of them right now. I just have them be white because that works and whatnot. But, yeah, there's that, I suppose. Wearing a different shirt. Wow. I don't know. Still the same old lab coat, though. Anyways, now I should be able to blam, and I'm really hoping that I'm not messing up the in-game time. If it says, like, an hour and 10 minutes or something, I'll know for sure that it's wrong and it, like, counted the credits. But I'm hoping that that's not the case. Oh, you were reversed? Oh, from the Rubik's Cube scene? Yeah, because, if I hold this up to the screen, it's, like, you know, backwards, because mirrored in the other scene, then I'm mirrored so that if I were to hold this up to the screen, then you'd see it, like, yeah, proper, I guess. Anyway. Yeah, just, yeah. I face this way because I like my camera slightly this way, and it looks like I'm looking at the game. And, yeah, well, let me adjust the microphone slightly. Okay, anywho. Alright, so I go load game and then see this 46? Really? 46? My guess was 49. I want to see something. If I load into this, does it spit me out at the credits? Where do you spit me out? Or do you spit me out at the mirror? This is the, like, intro cutscene, right? This is, like, off of a new file. 46 minutes? Like, that's good. That's in my favor by a lot. I didn't think it would be. If I do restart from checkpoints, oh wait, we're going. Wait. I could go now. I don't trust that. I don't know if it'll count. Like, I don't know if it's gonna count as a new file or whatever. It might. Good chance it does, but I don't want any chances. I don't want to do a deathless run and have it not count to some baloney like that. Anyway, all right, I guess Is there any, before I start the run and have to care about, like, going fast, any last minute things I have to say? First, let me, actually close the timer thing still open. Yeah, timer, it restarted on its own, which is cool that it did that. Personal bests, cool. Only one, like, I thought it would take a bit before we got down to 1. But, I mean, it still might be a while now from here to, actually succeeding in this thing, but I'm really hoping that we can do it in this stream. Alright, save slot? Yes. Alright, here we go. And because we're at 1 death, I am at the point where I think I'm gonna start. If I have a death, I will restart immediately rather than seeing it through to the end. I just want to do that at least once in this stream, because we'd never done Chapter 4 in totality without dying, and first run of the day where I just wanted to practice with the other chunks. Anywho. Alright, go, go, go. Don't do what I did last time where I was, whoa, don't get caught on stuff. And don't be, like, slow to open that up. Go in the thing, right? I don't have to turn on the light to go through the thing, but I don't know. I just wasn't. Yeah, well. I mean, like, minor time loss does not matter so much here. It's fine. Okay, so away we go. Yeah. We'll see, like, this could be the run. It has the potential to be. It is extremely unlikely that I'll die to the exact same spot as I did last time, at the very least. I think the part I'm still the most worried for is the elevator section. I'd like to think that if I can get to the end of Chapter 2 deathless, like before... Oh, I can grab it. I don't have to grab onto the other box. Hey, they're minor time save to what I was doing before. I guess that's good. If I want to go all in... no, well, minor time slave and then lost it by grabbing the side of that chair there. Whatever. If I wanted to save time even more, that board that's, like, in the distance there, I've seen it be a thing that you can, like, jump off it and barely grab the door handle. But, oh well. I don't need to be going that fast. But the faster we go, the faster we get to the parts that are actually going to kill us. It would be very nice if there was ways of skipping the, like, long sections where you're eating food and all that, but oh well. There might be. I haven't done much Googling on such things, but... Like, those aren't deadly parts, but there's just a lot of waiting. Okay, don't die to these guys. All is good. All is good. Haven't died to any of those black slugs in a while, and hopefully it's gonna stay that way. Alright, here is this eye. Oh, not just yet. Right then, guys, hello, hi, hello. How many attempts are you at now? This has been, we're currently on, oh, first of all, now it's the falling, yep. So far, things are going good. This is the first, sorry, this, oh, hold on, actually, hold on, let me live for a second. Oh, no, oh, you're kidding, no. What do you mean? I jumped at the worst time. Okay, ignore any of that. We're restarting, of course. I just said I haven't died to those guys in a while, and then I was like, oh, let me recap things from earlier in the stream. Oh, well, blah. I didn't even get that distracted. I was still like, I don't know. Like, that's not a... I have nothing to blame but myself. Whatever. All right, back into this. Attempt number 3. It had to happen eventually. All right, let me try that again. So to recap, beginning of the stream, we from the chapter select, we just ran through chapter 2 to practice it. I died at the where you fight the janitor guy in the last room in the lair thing. We died to that, and that was concerning. And then I did that like from the checkpoint, and then did it first try. Like, it was fine. Then we did a full run that was expected to be a practice run, first run of the day, to just, like, refamiliarize myself with the game and whatever. And we did it almost flawlessly. We only had 1 death. That death was the dumbest thing. A new way that I had never died before. Yeah, from door to leech. Yeah, we died to a door. There's a part where you go through a door, and if you're too slow, it crushes you. I was fast enough, and then I turned around, and the door has, like, 2 chunks that come down. Like, it comes down in 2 swoops. And the second swoop killed me in a way that I didn't think was at all possible. It's the part where you have to, like, turn around and then climb up the metal part of the door. I didn't know it could actually crush you, and it did. And that was interesting information to learn. But then after that, we did the entire rest of the run flawlessly. So other than that, we had a deathless run. The rest of that was in chapter 2. Then chapter 3 went great. There was like a tiny part in like the dishes section where like we had some close calls, but we lived and it was fine. Chapter 4, first time doing all of chapter 4 without dying. So that went well. Also had some close calls, but it was fine. Or more like one big close call, I guess, but more just like the part that killed us before, getting through it fine. And now we're at present time. Like we were a second ago, we were on my second run, and then you saw how that went. Died to a slug, as I was saying that I haven't died to slugs in a while. Oh well. And I know exactly what I did wrong and how to not do that. But anyway, good job. I don't know if that's sarcastic or not. Anyway, okay, let's fall here. Whoa, no. Just don't jump directly into him. You can jump over them, you can run around them. Just don't jump directly into them. Okay. Jump over that one is what I meant to do. I jumped early and jumped right into him instead. Okay, didn't do that, so we're good. At least we died early enough that, like, I don't know, restarting didn't waste that much time, I guess. Okay, don't die to, like, this. Good. Oh yeah, we also did that boat section, where you grab it to the chain that's killed me more times than it has any right to. We did that and lived. Like, that wasn't a problem yet. So, like, yeah, we had a run where we only died once, and it was in a dumb, easy-to-prevent way. Now we just gotta, you know, do it all again. And I considered restarting there, but, like, I did not think the rest of the run would be death. No! Not again. That is, like, the first time that I got stuck on the edge of the door like that. I could have tried to chance it and go through, and like, oh no, time loss, but no. Not again. It wasn't even this door last time. It was a different door that killed me last time. Anyway. Good thing it didn't there. I almost died to another door. I know! I know! But yeah, anyway, so we just gotta do what we did, but do it again. And we'll be good. In theory. And I'm now at the point where any deaths, if we have a PB of 1, I think I'm good to be like at the point where anytime I die, I'll restart, even if it's in the middle of chapter 4 or something, because we're very, very close. I did not think that death where we died to the elevator, I did not think that would be deathless. So I would, like, we'll just keep going anyway, just to see where we die the rest of stuff. But, you know, here we are. I mean, there's, to some degree, I said it before, I'll say it again, that, also I see messages, I'll get to them in a minute. What am I trying to say? There's, like, the argument of because I died, the pressure was off, so I went through the rest, like, not being as nervous. If I get to chapter 4, deathless, then I might, you know, be more likely to mess things up out of the nerves being the issue. And like, oh, you know, we'll see. Anywho. Good job on the flawless, besides door run, unsarcastically. Thank you, thank you. And good job on time was like immediately sarcastic. Great, fantastic. Alright, here's this part. I'm tempted to try actually going around the back, but I should just do what works. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. As long as we don't have the random tripping thing that happens. Like, occasionally we've died, not here, the second eyeball, through the character just randomly tripping at, like, the worst time. So we're gonna hope that doesn't happen. And then greatest enemy used to be the chain, now it's the doors. Apparently, they were in the shadows, and now they're out in the light. They're out for blood. It's still Mr. Long-Arm Janitor Man. He's still my biggest threat, I think. Speaking of, oh, no. No, hold on. Normally, another part that I just funkily messed up. I don't know what I got caught on. I got caught on something, so I wasn't fast enough. We're doing this the casual way. Which is, like, fine, I guess. Doesn't he? I thought that oh no, he goes through that door. I remember that, yeah, in this part, like, he leaves pretty fast. Oh well. Usually, you can, if you just don't stop running, you get over here without him being an issue. Oh well, like, no. That's not good. It's a good thing he was, why am I making all these small mistakes now? What gives? Me? This is the kind of stuff I thought I'd be doing on the first attempt, but oh well. I mean, like, it's fine. Like, we're alive, I guess, but I keep this up. I'm gonna be dead very, very soon because I showed up. Oh, thanks. I've been doing the same rambling before. I had all the extra pressure. Sure. I mean, there is the pressure of, like, I went from having, like, 3 deaths, like, whatever, to now it's, the only improvement I can make is being flawless. And I'll see how that goes. But I still think that Mr. Long Arm Gravy Man is gonna be my biggest issue. He's gonna be the thing most likely to kill me, probably. I mean, other than doors, apparently, but, we'll see. If I can get past the elevator, the layer, the fight, then I'm more confident of the rest of the run. Just that area that I still think, like, has the potential to go wrong at the drop of a hat. Alright, give me food. No, 44 seconds behind. Problem. It's fine. We lived, right? It's okay if we go slow, if we don't die. It's fine. It just means it takes longer for us to get to the parts that actually matter, but oh well. And yeah, we checked the in-game timer. 46 minutes. Insanity. We actually sat through all the credits just to see what the in-game time was, which I knew it would be under an hour. I didn't think it'd be that much under, but like that's good information to have of like as far as the timer that actually matters for the achievement. You know, how did I do? 46 minutes is fantastic for that. So I do have plenty of time, more time than I thought I would, to just sit around and not die, if necessary. Okay, don't die. Ooh, the swing of this might be bad. No, it's perfect, it's fine. I thought it would swing back to the side sooner than that. Up here is gonna be bad. It's gonna swing all the way to the left before I get all the way up. Yep. Oh, well. So this could be the run. It's possible. Don't go up too high. Wait a second, swing back over, even just a little bit. Yeah, you're fine. Which, honestly, like, that part I might be fine to just jump even when it's all the way to the left, but, you know, not taking the chance too much. And if I really wanted to, I could, like, actually just do testing in these parts and figure that out for sure. What's the limits of what will and won't kill you, but I don't think I need to. I'm so close that we just need to... Oh, no, I did that too early. Hold on. Nope. Ah, dang it. Okay, this might be... Nah. No, this should be fine. This should be fine. It's fine. It's fine. Good. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Go. Alright. On to... over here. We're still on chapter 1. I was like, it's like, oh yeah, the next time that the janitor's gonna show. I was like, no, not yet. It's gonna be a little bit. Up here. Don't need to pull those out as much as I've been before. Just barely enough so you can grab them. Yeah. And through here. There's gonna be more slugs in a second. Have to remember that they exist. Okay. Here we are. Let's go down. Alright. Yeah. It is unfortunate that, like, I mean, it's good that the beginning of the game isn't that bad, but it feels like, yeah, I mean, other than that I have been dying occasionally, it's not completely safe. A lot of this beginning section is just kind of going through the motions until the trap part of chapter 2, and then things get real. Alright, don't die to these. Nope. Nobody. I almost walked right into one. Don't worry about that part. It's fine. Whew, alright. No, we have one more eye. I keep forgetting that it exists. It's there. Alright, don't randomly trip. I'm gonna, like, walk in mini circles to see if that might, like, trigger it to happen early. Okay. No, that's... Okay, I just realized that the timing on this is really bad. Oh, well. Of that, like, I didn't get to be with that. Okay, let me just kind of, I don't know, going out here a little bit, just trigger whatever tripping might want to happen. Like, sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, I don't want to die. I'm just trying to, like... Okay, I'm gonna hope that it won't happen. Please don't. If you do, I will be sad. Okay, it looks like we're good. Usually, like, once we're past, like, the halfway point, it's like, either... Like, if it's gonna happen, it's, like, before we're at, like, the halfway point of the thing, usually. Okay. Go! Okay, don't die to this part. This part usually is safe. I just worry about, like, the depth of field part of this. And then here, yeah, at this point, that should be fine. Good, 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 good. At 40 couple seconds low, no. It's fine. We're alive. It's all good. Okay, okay. So if the in-game timer was 46 minutes, then, like, as far as my speedrun timer goes, like, yeah, like, it can be a lot over an hour. I mean, it's not exactly, like, the difference. Oh no, I was wasting a few seconds there because I was holding X, but it wasn't running. No. But, like, yeah, we should have a lot of time to spare, in theory. Especially, like, just depending on where... No! No, 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 no. Don't... In our practice run, we almost had that happen. No! Like, when we just, from the chapter select went into chapter 2. No, I don't even know if you can, like, if it'll let you fall off between the stairs, but I wouldn't, doubt it. Alright. And we are in chapter 2. We're on our way. We're getting there. Go, go, go. Drag over the suitcase. Pull the lever for the second while that's... Oh, come on. I'm trying to be fast here. No! Tisk, tisk, tisk. The second while that's dropping, push that open slightly. It's just better to, like, go through with the key. It's... Yeah. Alright. I mean, again, it's fine if we waste a second in here and there. Would be better if we didn't. I don't know if you could, like, jump from here all the way over to the ledge with the key on it. I'm not going to try, though, because this is definitely the more intended thing, and I'm not super confident that would even work in the first place. Anywho. Okay, down we go. Ow! My legs! Okay. Can't have broken ankles to run away from all the monstrosities we're about to have to run away from. Okay. Mm-hmm. Said before, I'll say it again. I like that part there, game design-wise, that it forces you to, like, you have to know for sure, guaranteed, that throwing objects is a thing that you're capable of doing. Because then now you have to do it more. Especially even just having to use this monkey thing. You throw the monkey thing and it makes noise, but you don't use it for the noise part of it. You use it to just throw an object, where it's the only object there. And then, yeah, then you can throw it again later on for distractions, as you do. I think it's cool, game design-wise. And it does that without needing, like, tutorial stuff on screen. It's cool. It's clever. I like it. Okay. Away we go. This way. And now we have one of these again. How many of these are there total in the game? There's the first one with the bread, the second one with the trap, the third one with the mouse, and then... Is it then the fourth one with Mushroom Man? Something like that. Oh, and then the fifth one at the very end with the lady. Yeah. Away we go. Mm-hmm. Mushroom. Yeah. Okay. Oh, and we no longer can jump. No, we're no longer like Mario. How sad. Okay. Get the food. Yeah, in the totally not dangerous at all looking trap. And hey, oh, I'm only just now acknowledging that all those rats are there, as opposed to just, hey, look, the hand. Okay. Okay, so now, it takes 15 minutes to get here where I say that this is the part where things get real. We also did determine that shoving right first is ever so slightly faster when we get control. So, you know, tiny time save there for no cost. Yeah. Because the first shove being left, it doesn't actually shove it until you go right and then left. So just, you know, tiny free thing there. Anyway, so now here we have, over there, that is the door that killed the run last time. I didn't think could, I was like, oh, it might be able to, I'm not so sure. And then it did. And it wasn't even, like, here, look here in a second. It has two things that open. That metal part there that's slowly going up, I didn't realize that was like a separate thing that had enough, like, depth that it could kill me. Alright, so let's, you know, not die to it. That was fine. That second slam, that killed me last time. I didn't think that was a thing that could happen. But now we know. You know, oh well, I guess. And again, like, easy preventable death. I guess that's good. Dying in a place that feels unpreventable is, you know, almost, it is worse to some degree. And love the janitors. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me just, you know, live. This part, like, is normally not that bad. It can do it consistently. The last couple times, it's been a lot closer than it should be. So, jump to this cloth without missing. There we go. Why are you still coming over here? You should be exploring the other area. What are you doing? Go away, mister. Hold on. This part is normally, like, should be pretty free, but... Okay, he's moved away. Good. Uh-huh. And there we go. It's fine. He okay, well, the last many times, he hasn't, like, gone for a grab like he has before. Enough that made me think it was a guaranteed thing. He'd do a fake grab to make it think like he's gonna get ya. Even if you're still, like, far enough out of his range. Cool, I guess. Yeah, the janitor's door or the janitor makes sense. Yeah, tisk, tisk, tisk. All of our problems come back to him. Even the shoes! Somehow, I'm sure they're connected to him. Ooh, that jump there was not a thing I should have done. But hopefully it's fine. Yeah, okay. We tested here that it seems pretty reliable that I can immediately jump to this one. Definitely for that one there. But even this part, he seems far enough away. Jumping immediately, yeah, seems fine. Usually I'd like wait till he fully disappears. But yeah, I had plenty of time to just consistently go. So, okay, this is the part that can sometimes be janky. It should be free, so we walk a bit, and then go. And supposedly, that should make it not freak out and have him do a random mega extending grab. He walked through the pipe there yet again, but don't worry about that. Ugh. No, we should be fine. He feels a bit too close for comfort. And I lean up immediately there. That like, also seems to help. Him not want to just extend anyway if I just break his line of sight for a second. And we're in here. We have time. And now wait. All is good. I've seen that, like, that you can also, like, well, there's other parts in this area that you can hide in. I think you can be, like, towards the screen to the right a bit and then slowly walk over. But this is easily, like, very nice and consistent, and I don't feel like I'm about to die from weird, like, the game deciding to behave slightly different. So, you know, we're gonna take that and let it be fine. Alright. Bye! Even how early I can walk out of this. It feels like as soon as he leaves, he kind of despawns and just goes over there. But still, not chancing it too much. Okay. There we go. So, this room over here is a room of significance that has killed a previous run. But, I think we can do it pretty consistently now. Just gotta wait. Got to be patient. I took a little bit of a chance there thinking that I can be grabbing onto the ladder. And that, like, you wouldn't just, like, randomly reach down or something as long as I'm not moving. Okay, grab this. Make some noise. I threw that slightly more to the, like, not as much to the left as I had before. I was concerned there as well. I'm taking little chances that I shouldn't be. I was slightly poking out instead of being, like, in the thing. Okay, all's good. And then here, and up we go. And then that falls off. That's mandatory. Like, this is consistent. It's fine. He gets very close, but it's all good. Way closer than I would like, but it's all fine. Next we have the piano room? Or, no, we fall and then, like, the clocks. Clocks and then piano. Yeah, there he goes. This room, it's fine to run in. Go over there, though, just, yeah, don't run across the floors too much. This, knock down the door of, like, it's fine. Go here. I actually can run a little bit more than I think. Do a slide and stop. And then grab a shoe. Like, so they are just his shoes, but why does he have so many? What's the lore behind the shoes? I don't know. Okay, and then, yeah. Wait for the clocks. And go! And we're good. And now this door likes to be funky. Okay, let me go, please. Okay, I said like that door likes to be funky. That's the most funky it's been of just not letting me through. There's like you have to like open it a bit and then go forward, but it likes to just not let that happen sometimes. Maybe aspiring shoemaker. Yeah, between all the killing kids, yeah, he likes to just make shoes. Yeah, of course. I mean, the shoes got to be coming from somewhere. I guess. Why not? Let a man have his hobbies. All right. All right, up here, this area, what once was very scary, now should be relatively safe. Well, the run right before this, it got a little funkier than it should. But, you know, hopefully that should be fine. I ran slightly there. That could have been bad. I'm glad it wasn't. Okay. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. I'm sorry, are you... Bad. Bad. How did I miss climbing the thing? How did that happen? Oh, he's putting books in places. That's great. Okay, he's not actually searching. So me running was entirely unnecessary there. That was just panic. But I didn't need to, and if I just went and climbed it normally, I would have been fine. So that was just, yeah. Did not need to happen. All is good. So, what we determined last time, it's safer if I knock off stuff here and now. On purpose. Let him hunt on that side. What? Now he's not doing it. What? Oh, yes, he is. Okay, yeah. Let him be more delayed on that side. And then... he takes longer to get over here to stop me from climbing these books. Okay. And then we're through here, and then all is good. And we turn on the TV, watch some good old television. Get over here. And just like always, wait until he's touching the TV before we go. Because otherwise, it'll cause us a world of problems. Also, somehow we went from, actually, hold on. Wait, what am I doing? The thing I just said a couple seconds ago. Wait for him to be physically at the TV. There we go. Yeah, the timer, I don't know where we got to, from plus 54 to negative 4. Oh, because that was where we didn't die, versus having died before. Yes, makes sense. And back to plus 33, which, you know, oh well, that's fine. Hitting the monkey was, that's a bad thing there. Thankfully, it's fine. Okay. Yeah, making a lot of, like, minor oopsies. But, you know, we're still alive, so it's all good. Okay. This should be okay. One more thing. Like, once I get with the handles at the top, like, yeah, that's the last one. Okay. No, don't run away from me! I have to go for it! Because he was on the way. That could have been bad. Thankfully, it wasn't. Like, okay, so that does, I think, prove that that piano in that part, even when it's all the way to the right, it can still be grabbed onto, which I was really hoping for, because last run, it was pretty far to the right, and we still, like, landed perfectly on it, so I had reasonable suspicion, reasonable evidence to believe that, yeah, it could still be a lot more to the right to still barely grab onto it, and thankfully I was right. Good. Grand. Fantastic. So we're coming up on the lair. The big ol' fight. Gosh, I hope it goes well. Please, just let me have this. In our practice attempt of just doing chapter 2 on its own, we died here because a grab went poorly. I have to just, once I grab, I have to commit to the grab, but I have to grab very much to the sides and pull to the sides. Ooh, don't die forgetting that this exists. I've had that happen before where I just ran through here blindly because I was yapping. There, for some reason, those little carts, don't get stuck on stuff. Glad that didn't kill me. Hold on, for some reason, those little carts make me want to watch you play Choo Choo Charles. Oh, no. I'm familiar with the game. Not that familiar, though, frankly. I, might at some point. We'll see. Alright, now I gotta focus. I gotta concentrate. Being slightly off will make me dead. I don't want to have to redo the last 26 minutes. Please. Okay. Don't mess this up. Please. Be kind to me, game. Okay, that's a perfect grab. That's a perfect grab. Good. Good. That was fine. Now the other one. The second one's the, like, one that has the higher track record for going bad, though. Okay. Please just give it to me. Yes! Yes! And that was like, we had plenty of time to spare there. Like, the bottom hand will, like, start to move close to me, and then grab me, and sometimes it'll be, like, right before, because sometimes grabbing the thing, like, it takes longer to, like, pull off, but that was flawless. That was as perfect as that could go, and that's all I could ask for. Yes! Fantastic. We're on to we're really at chapter 3 at 27 minutes. Chapter 1 and 2 are like half the game. 3, 4, 5 are not as long in comparison. But I think chapter 3 banks more on... there's a lot of sections that you can, you know, be spending a while hiding from the chefs. Can I actually grab one of these for once? Still, do I have to be facing... Hold on, I'm gonna decide this here now. Can I actually... you can grab it facing to the right. I always miss the first one and have to grab the second one. I don't know why. I mean, it doesn't matter that much, but, like, you know, it'd be nice not to. Oh well, I guess. Yeah, and, like, yeah, we're plus 30 on the time. Although that's a gold split on the lair. That's the fastest time I've done that split. You know, that's good. Cool. So in theory, chapter 3, like, I'm more confident in it than I have been before. There are 3 distinct areas that have the potential to go bad. And 2 of them are just running through the same area, but you go back through it a second time with a key. I am going to, there's the, where you go to get the key, and then there's, like, you'll wake up the second chef, and if you're fast, you can grab the key and just go and make it with what seems to be plenty of time to spare. Or you can grab the key and just wait until he goes away. I do not want to die foolishly there. We have the time to waste a couple seconds to do, like, slightly slower and completely and utterly safe versus a little bit faster and, like, oh, it's cooler and, like, I don't have to wait. But I could die if I horrendously mess it up. We are not taking chances on that kind of a thing. And the further we go, like, there's some strategies that we do that are like, oh, it's faster, but, like, we could die. The further we go into this being a full deathless run, I am going to do the safer things. We're able, sort of. I mean, I could, at this part, do the fully safe thing of just slowly stealthing through this entire section, but that can also go wrong at the drop of a hat. It is, I believe, safer to consistently do this thing, where we activate him. Let him see me. No, see me fully. You gonna make me... Think of my words? Excuse me. Well, okay, now the consistency is thrown off at you deciding to do weird things. Okay, you're back there. Da-da-da-da-da. See me, please. No, you do the full, like, screams. We did this last time flawlessly. Stop wasting my time. I don't got all the time in the world to waste. Behave. There we go. Now, run to this side. Or, you know, just being on that side casually is fine too, actually. Okay, go then. Don't see me? Even if you do, even if you see me, they were fine. Okay, that would, like, okay, it went a little funky, but it's fine. Like, now we're safe. By doing that, leading him to the left, and then just running, we're good to just go. I hear him coming, but it's fine. And then once we climb this, we're home free from that section. Okay, so, like, went a little funky, but I didn't die. And wasn't that close to dying. As long as I was under the thing, then he wouldn't grab me. Okay, don't... I dare die to falling off this thing. You know what? We have the little bit of time. Oh, he's gonna probably, like, notice me, but, like, it's fine. Like, that doesn't matter. We're walking. By saving time, I have more time to waste doing the slower, safer thing. Okay. This could be the run. Maybe, possibly. I hope. Okay, now we're here. Get the key. We're doing it the safer way. I'm still gonna pull this early. I don't technically need to, but I will, just because. Then I don't gotta, like, drop the key and then pick it back up, I guess. Yeah, that is fine. There's fun chef friend number 2. Okay. Knock off the key, and immediately don't even bother grabbing it. Just hide, and just wait. And it's fine. I was worried that he would, like, see the key and, like, I don't know, grab it or something, but no. And wait a little bit longer as he slowly goes away through a door where he does not come back. I don't hear him yet. Gone yet. There's door 1. Now he's gone. I hear him go through a second door. In a second. Or no, I was talked over it, but it's weird. I swear that I hear him go through 2 doors, but I don't know what the second one is. If it's just somewhere off the map of him going down to the lower area, whatever. Okay, now this part. Okay, the scarier part because I'm slower while holding key. However, usually, let's see if he does this again. We've gotten lucky the last couple times where he's going to go to the right and to the upper area. And if he does that, as he seems to be doing, then we can just run past him and, like, it's pretty good. Yeah, okay, if he just wants to stay over there and like, stay over there, not come over here. Yeah, okay. I don't think he, like that happens more often than not, but it doesn't consistently happen 100% of the time. So I don't know, like, how much of that's me getting lucky or not. Coming back with the key, sometimes he immediately kind of goes to the left because of the sound of the, like, the bottle thing. Sometimes he is doing his normal walking around everywhere that's bad and a problem. But a lot of the times he goes to that top left area, and it's makes it not so bad. I think I can do consistently. But he doesn't always go over there, is the thing. Yeah. Oh well, we did it. That is, I say, 2 of the 3 bad parts. Dealt with in this chapter. I hope I don't die to the garbage chute. That part still feels scary every single time, even though that's a part that, like, outside of, like, speedrunning, it's a part you gotta do fast or you die, and it still feels like I am very close to dying every time it happens. But, you know, it's like, I have to just, you know, not get stuck on doing a couple jumps. And it should be fine. But, you know, we'll see. Okay. And down we go. And yeah, we're below on time. That's okay. As long as we're not dead, then all is fine. So in theory, and even the dishes section that we're coming up on, like, it's caused problems in the past, and it can be scary. But, like, it doesn't seem that bad. There's, like, a lot more places to hide in that part that don't feel like death traps. That they're just gonna reach in and grab me anyway. So just as long as things don't go funky, as long as they behave well enough, then we should be good, in theory. And yeah, we're over by a minute. That's fine. And then I just really hope why do I keep thinking that as soon as I go over there, the elevator starts coming down? That's not how this works. All right, don't get caught here. Last time I got caught a little bit, which is a little bit, like, slower than I would like to be, but that time, it was fine. So wait here a little bit. I was gonna just, you know, not run too early, because that can cause issues. Okay. We ain't out of the woods yet. Oh, right. I don't know how I keep blipping on the area here when we go through that elevator. Oh, I didn't crouch. That's fine. It was all good. Not a problem. doesn't, like, he sees us regardless, like, as soon as we go in the elevator. That's not an issue. It didn't crouch there. All good, though. Hold on, no, go more to the left, or right. I think as long as we're in here, he doesn't really, like, see us and grab us or anything, but don't want now to be where I find out that it doesn't work that way. Okay. Yeah. You do that. So this area, we're gonna do it just how we've always done it. More casually, slowly, but safe. Safe and consistent. Okay. Okay. So far, so good. Can I? No, don't even. I was gonna think, like, can I run while in, like, crouch run while in these underneath parts and have it be fine? I'm not gonna chance that. So we're gonna wait here. He's gonna turn around. I think that if I go, like, perfectly fast, I can go past and over while he's doing this. But, you know, or we can wait the extra couple seconds and have it not be an issue. Okay. 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 One last time, hopefully. Do this. Have him run through there. You know, see us every time. I can't, like, like, when he turns at the top of the stairs, it looks for a second like he's gonna turn towards us. I can't, like, escape that imagery. Okay, don't see me. Okay, it's fine. Well, he's gonna see me anyway. So, no, this is the part that even casually, we don't do any funky speedrun stuff here. It feels scary every time. I just don't get stuck. Please. Now's the most, like, nerve-wracking part of, like, if I get, you know, stuck, take slightly too long with any of this key stuff or pushing open the door. No! What is the words I just said? Please. Oh, no. Up and in! Up and in! Oh, he took time. Okay, I didn't realize that he actually took time to... Okay, so, like, that almost went bad. We got stuck there. It played times I really... It was not good to. Thankfully, that was all fine. And I thought he would run straight out of the elevator and run straight over and, like, grab almost immediately. He took longer. Like, he did the whole waiting, seeing, and then running over. So that part actually has more time to it than I thought it did. And that's not a part that I've, like, tested with regularly. Some parts here we've, like, tested very thoroughly. All right, so this part we do consistently. Go out, have them see us, and then hide. Let that happen. Let them... It kind of, like, interrupts them, so then they, a lot quicker, go away and do other things. Go away. Get off them dishes. Okay, this is the part that has the potential to be scary. Oh, I mean, like, or you could do that. Yeah, okay. What did I say about being funky? Stop. Normally, he goes over that way. I didn't think you'd turn around then, that fast. You're over there. That's fine. Go faster. Before he stops over there. Move! Please. If you could be so kind. Okay, I'm more scared of that guy turning around now. I'm hoping he does not. Okay, we take this nice and slow. See, now would be great if he wanted to go all the way to the left, but I don't think he's gonna. Nice sliding across the floor. Oh, maybe he is gonna. Hey, yeah, you could be that kind. Okay, 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 you know what? Good. Fantastic. So now, we pull the switch, and then we hide immediately. Yep. Yep, all is fine. We hide under here. It's all good. He does not reach for us. He does not. We've tested this. They're dumb. They just don't here. In other hidey holes, they sometimes will reach and grab. This one specifically, we tested thoroughly with both of them over here. They never do. That we've seen so far, unless the game wants to make me eat my words at the worst possible moment. Okay, you're there. And now we run across, and running will probably set you off, but we're gonna be hiding. No, it won't. Okay. Okay, where's leftmost guy? He's there. We're running for it. We're running for it. We're running. Okay. I'm fine with not grabbing this one. No, yeah, we don't grab that one. It's fine. Okay, we're good. Once we're on top of here, they cannot grab on... when we're up there, they won't pull us off this. Good. That went totally fine. I'm totally happy with that. The beginning, you had some funkiness. Other than that, it was A-okay. All right. Don't let go of the trigger. If I do, I will fall and die. Don't do that. We have this final chase now. It's not exactly free, but it's usually consistently safe. There, you have to make sure I fall in the plates there, otherwise I die. All right, please don't mess this up. Please don't have any last minute funky stuff. I can feel the nervousness. Now I'm more, like, concerned. The timing of those... Oh, please be fine. No! 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 It didn't grab on the first jump. That was terrifying. Ah! It's good, though. We did it. It's fine. Don't fall off this pipe here. That would be the worst thing. We are gonna... slowly... Ah! Time to dive in the chain. No, it's not. No. God. Okay, now I'm nervous that my nervousness is gonna make me die to the chain. God. So, okay, this part, as much as I want to, like, you know, go slow and careful, this part here, we've tested that it takes a lot to fall off of this specific pipe. You can go off to the side by a lot before you actually die. So I'm totally fine to run across this one. All right. Time for my training to come to fruition. Just wait for the camera to pan out, hold right, and jump. And get ready to pause if I miss and restart chapter. Which, like, we don't even know for sure if that'll stop. Anyway, okay, if it'll work or not. Okay, wait. Go. Yeah, it shouldn't be scary. It shouldn't be, but it is, because it was, like, totally free so many times, and then we died to it many, many times. And do not die at the vents at the top of this. Don't celebrate too early. And remember, you can quit the menu if you need to save yourself. Yeah. Which I should have looked up more consistently the rules. That, like, I don't know if just restart from checkpoint works enough to count, or if it has to be a full quit to menu and then full load back in, or if I have to, like, Alt 4 the game, or Alt F4 the game for it to, like, not count it as a death. I don't know the specifics, and maybe should have Googled such thing, but hopefully I won't need to know. Hopefully we'll just do it fully 100% legitimately, and it'll be fine. And are you saying aw because you wanted me to die in a funny way? That's fair, but also no. Also, this part, I am taking this slow. We're wasting time. I do not care. That's all good. We are slowly going across this pipe because it killed me once. It looks like there should be plenty of space. Or maybe it killed me twice. But at least once we had a death here that was very much, easily avoidable by just having patience. And with that, we have beaten Chapter 3, which this marks. This is the best run that we have had so far. This is the furthest that we have made it deathless. It's not our best time, but again, who cares? That's fine. Our previous best of, like, furthest we've made it without a single death was that dishes room in Chapter 3, I believe. Okay, don't die to this. I don't care. We are going slow. I do not need this to be a embarrassing death that wastes 44 minutes. At least. I'm barely blinking. Don't want to go too far. All right. Yep. So get your predictions in now. What's gonna kill me? I think if anything is gonna kill me, it's gonna be that right to left across the table run that caused us a death like another time. That scared me. It's fine. Like, it should have been fine. Like, this isn't a bad, like, this isn't a problem. Just now I'd be nervous that anything could go bad at any time. It's because the chain of death, the chain has lost its mojo. I am, somehow I can live with that information. Trip on a wine bottle. Yeah, that could be it. Ugh. All right, now in this room, first chance of real death. We did trip on a wine bottle there, so, you got a wish, but it ain't gonna kill me. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. This is totally acceptable distance. Don't, like, I'm so worried I'm gonna, like, fail a climb or, like, an easy jump of some kind. Yeah, this part should be okay. It's all good. Yeah, no grabbing here. Wait for the ship to lean slightly more to the left. do all the swings that we need. I'm getting concerned. That room over there is the problem room. It's the room that's caused us trouble before. I did not need to swing this much, but, you know, fear does that. Okay, just don't die here, please. Please. If I can live to the end of this, that'll be great. It'll be fantastic. Okay, please. Yes! Yes! Oh, all right. I swear, if I died to, like, that jump, like, I'm afraid that anything is gonna go funky. Because, like, there's the deaths that I'm prepared for, of, like, oh, you know, things that we've encountered in the past. I'm worried of any new issue that's like, oh, this isn't a thing that's happened ever. You know what? I'm paranoid enough. I think I could make the jump there. I am waiting to swing all the way back to the left. I do not care. We have the time to waste. It is a speed run. I have to remember, I can't waste too much time. Like, there's a threshold. But we have the time. 49 minutes to an hour. You know, 11 minutes to waste, in theory. Next imminent death is the lady hallway with the slide. Yes. That one has been a lot kinder in recent history. It feels like we've solved that one. It feels like it's been nicer. I'm gonna really hope so. We still have more to worry about before we even get there. Like, there's still stuff here we're going through, but a lot of this part also, like, feels pretty fine. This part right here has caused us some trouble, but it seems like we also figured out its jankiness. I'm gonna already hope. Just be more towards the camera. Wait, and then go. What do you... What do you mean? What are you talking about? I was wrong. Well, that sucks. No! Come on! This part's not a problem! What do you mean? Alright, let me just... We're here, we wait, and then we go, and it's fine! Before, we had a time where we died from this before. We're being too far. Oh, I don't. All right. So I'm just thinking. Like, we're gonna restart now. I'm not gonna see this to the end. I'm just saying. Is there a part that's coming up in a couple seconds that I wanted to, like, test? I don't think so. We're just gonna restart. The faster I restart, the faster we get back here. What was? I don't even know what the time was. Wow, that's. Lovely! That's just perfect. Amazing. 42 minutes. Fascinating. Alright. Oh, I didn't... If I my best splits or whatever didn't get saved. That's fine. You have... hold on. Okay, game suck. You did yourself and tried to be productive? Yeah! Just like the part after this with the other chef where, like, he glitched out that one time, so then trying to do counter measures to have that not happen. That causes death. There, we died from being too far away from the camera, I think, was what happened. Or was the death from being too close to the camera? I don't know anymore. I don't know. So be it perfectly in the middle. We could do that. I didn't think, like, that attempt, I didn't try to be that close to the camera there. But I did. The game doesn't care what I tried to do. It only cares about what I did. Oh, well. You missed his back. Yeah, I did. I did not intend to, but again, game doesn't care about what I intended to do. You landed camera side of him. Yeah, indeed I did. But I think we've had a previous time where I was too far, like, away from camera from him, and, like, that caused us a death, I think. You know, oh well. Here we go again. So much for not even one take wonder, but, like, hey, look, at least we did that part more optimally. Didn't get stuck on opening the thing. So, like, good news, bad news. That was a personal best so far, and I'd like to think that there wasn't much past there that was going to cause us a death. There wasn't. It wasn't completely free from then to the end of the game, but, like, my biggest areas of concern, we got past flawlessly enough. So... like, yeah, that was bad. I'm not, like, super defeated with that. I still am, like, you know, happy that we're making milestones of that was a personal best. As long as we keep doing better than last time, then in theory, you know, we're getting closer and closer and da-da-da-da-da. And not something I'm gonna rage at either. It takes a lot to get me to rage at a game. That ain't happening. I will get sad before I get mad. At my defeats. Or so, I don't know, whatever, anyway. Yeah, you have to land directly on his back, yeah, but, like, usually there's some wiggle room to it that, that time there was not. Like, I definitely can look at that and see what I have to do to not have that happen again, which is good. Like, at the very least, like, I died to a death that feels like I can do something differently to prevent it next time, as opposed to a death that feels like, oh, the game randomly did something unexpected. I hope that that doesn't happen again. Like, preventing that feels less like crossing my fingers and just, you know, doing a slightly different strategy. So I'm, like, more okay with that, weirdly enough. If we died to the, like, in Chapter 5, that run where we have to slide into the thing where it seems like, oh, she just randomly goes faster, that we think that we have a way to prevent that from happening, but if I do the thing that should prevent that from happening, and it happens anyway, that'll be a great cause for concern. That's gonna be more of a, well, I hope that doesn't happen again. So, you know, we'll see. Which door is gonna kill? Which door is gonna... Oh, hold on. I will get messages in a minute. I'll have a second when I'm climbing this thing. You don't get rage, you get baffled by nonsense. That is a great way of putting that. That is, yeah, indeed the case. And learning something new about the game. A new thing that can mess me over. I'm almost, like, fine with that we at least died to a new thing, rather than something that has, like, I don't know, already been a problem that I thought that we have solved. I mean, yeah, we've died to that guy before, but we died to him in a different way, I guess. And yeah, which door is gonna kill me this time? Well, we're gonna find out. Oh. I still am worried for fighting Mr. Janitor, and that's gonna be a chunk that's gonna kill me here. You know, we'll see. We'll see. Okay. Go over, grab the thing. I said grab the thing. Oh no. Hey, are we actually gonna have a personal best at this part? Usually this part we're slightly slow. Looks like we're actually we're gonna be ahead by a couple seconds for once. Cool. A whole 50, where do we save 15 seconds? Like, what, like pulling the chair or something? Maybe. I'm still gonna waste the second to, like, close this door. I think you could do it blind, but I'm not gonna. It's fine. Which, hey, like, 15 seconds here is 15 seconds I can waste hiding from Mr. Chefs. Okay. There's also the worry that, like, so with that being, like, the first, like, real, like, run that seems like it could have made it to the end, I was more fine being like, oh, this might be the run. I'm gonna be slow and patient in these parts. The more attempts this take, I can totally see me being less patient and, just try to get through these parts faster and doing less of the safe things, more of the dangerous things to just get through it faster, but we'll see. If it's counting the last time where you, excuse me, doorway. If it's counting the last time where you had to open the door twice. Okay, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, actually, is it? No, I don't think it would be, because I reset the run, I don't think it saves those splits. Because I stopped a run, like, that I didn't finish. The way that this auto stuff is set up, I believe it just clears all of it, to my understanding. It only resets, it only saves the splits if I hit the reset button and then it's a prompt like, oh, you have some best splits, do you want to save them? And then I hit yes to that. Oh, this part we were slow. This part I can do faster, right? Yeah, surely. Do this good, don't get stuck. Okay, see? Good, don't fall off here. If I fall off here, I might be dead. So, don't do that. Okay. Slow down a bit there just to make sure I wouldn't fall. Okay. So far, so good. That's like, once I'm in the vent, that part's not a dangerous part at all. Once I'm, like, in the vent. Why am I, like, breathing like, oh no, I hope I don't die. Okay. So now we have first food business. Which, funny enough, like, jumping a little bit over what starts it. Saved a little bit of time. I don't know if, like, it's a thing that if I, like, I don't know, like, climb on that box and jump or something, if I can jump over the triggers that make this food part happen. Be cool. Hypothetically. In here, here I have to wait time for him to throw out the bread. The best I could try to do is, like, be here and hope that it bounces off of me and slightly more to the right, but it doesn't really happen that way. Actually, there, it kind of did. Fair enough. We're doing decent at being fast. It's good in that it gets us back to the scary parts faster. Hopefully this will be the run. This isn't an easy challenge. Like, I expected this to be very, very hard. But we are, you know, we're getting there. We're getting very close. Any run now could be the run. And cut to a week from now where it's like, hey guys, welcome back. Part 65 of trying to beat this Deathless. Because I keep dying to small things. We will see. I'd like to, I was at the part where I thought I was basically home free. You know, learn my lesson not to think that. Oh well. Okay, don't fail this jump. It's lean to the right. We should be fine. Yeah. We did grab onto it there, but still is fine. I feel like I've watched you play this so much that I'm gonna do the Deathless Hour on my first playthrough. Yeah, see, I also did all the testing and the strategizing and all that stuff. I mean, I haven't looked up, like, if I looked up more, I might be able to find better strategies, even just more on, like, the speedrun side of things. I know that there's a tactic at the very beginning of this that I haven't been even trying, that, the part where you move the chair over to the door, there's, like, a raised piece of wood that you can barely, like, jump off of to get to the door, but, like, it's, you know, very precise. I haven't tried to do that. I could, hypothetically, but if I'm to look up strategies for things, I think it's more on the side of, like, you know, making dangerous parts safer, hypothetically, but we're very close, right? If I was, like, you know, dying very early in the game and, you know, hey, you know, my best attempt, we've, like, had, like, 10 deaths still or something, I'd be more keen to look stuff up. But I feel like we're very close. I just gotta, you know, do what we've been doing, but better. I mean, a bit of just hoping that luck will be in my favor. Some of the parts that feel a bit more luck-based, like in the elevator, not the fight with the janitor, where instead of giving him a hand, he gives us some hands. Ha 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 ha. That part feels like there's a bit of a random element to it of when his arms go in and me just having to grab perfectly. The chefs, there's some randomness in how they move around, but that's, like, still feel like it has felt like we've been able to control it more. Okay, don't die to any of this. Don't die to any of this. Okay, it's all good. All good. It feels like chapter 1 and 2 take forever. Kinda. Until we get to the parts that are actually, you know, a big old problem. I mean, yeah, like the end of chapter. Oh, whoa, whoa, don't go too early. Okay, we're gonna miss. Oh no. You know, we're going for it. Okay, don't do the ram tripping thing. Don't do the ram tripping thing. Good. We're not running straight to the door. We'll wait. We'll wait. It's fine. That was good timing wise. So technically, that makes us faster, but that's not time save that I needed to happen. And yeah, I took a bit of a risk there, but it felt like it wasn't that dangerous of a risk. Okay. All right. That, in theory, because we got that eye part so perfectly, you'd think that the time part is going to be... Yeah, that our time's going to be a PB so far. Is that going to be true? Yeah, well, 16.6. I mean, okay, fine. Sure. Really? Less than a second? I mean, I guess it was faster, but... Oh, well. There, I'm holding X for the entire, like, loading there, and thus I come out of it not sprinting. So I have to, like, let go of X and then repress it. Not used to doing that. Compared to the last couple chapters, these first ones are super long. Yeah! Yeah, indeed. And, like, in the later, like, I don't know, dealing with the chefs, there's more, like... I don't know, moment to moment, like, oh, make sure I'm hiding the right things, going around the right places, I guess, I suppose. More action per second, rather than puzzles and picking up keys, and I don't know. And I get it, the beginning of this game, for casually, it takes a while to, like, introduce the mechanics and being all slow and sinister and creepy and foreshadowing of the stuff that'll eventually be a problem. Like, I completely get why it is the way that it is. But also, like, to just fast forward getting to the parts that are actually killing me. But it's a marathon, not a sprint. Yes. It's, to some degree, it's kind of good that, for me personally, the hardest parts of this game are all in Chapter 2. So, like, to some degree, the hardest parts to me are early, I can get them over with, rather than if the hardest thing in the game was right at the very end, that would not be good, to get that far in and then lose attempts. Oh, why didn't... I was standing on the key, so it was not grabbing. Oh, well. Yeah. But again, like, you know... Oh, no. If I don't push it all fully, then it just decides to not. Okay. Time loss. No. Oh, well. Okay. Grab this. Cool. Not that side. No, minor time loss. I was going the wrong way. Don't die to that door. That would be sad. Ha. So, Mako predictions. What do you think is gonna kill me this time if I die to something? Ugh. Worst case scenario, you just do manual saves to your computer to checkpoint you. Yeah, if I really wanted to cheat it, could I do that? Yeah, manually extract the saves, like chapter by chapter, and then continue off of that. Like, yeah, if I'm struggling with this a lot, that is hypothetically something I could try to do to cheat it. But there's also something about the bragging rights of being able to say I did this fully legitimately. And, like, I could do that, just get the achievement, and then we do more, like, we do additional runs after that to do it legitimately. Maybe. But ideally, I do this legitimately. Even without having to do the, oh, we're about to fall to our death, quick, back out to the menu and go back in. It would be nice to not do that. I mean, the last couple deaths have been very instant, that I would not have had the opportunity to do that, I think. The crushing of the door, you know, didn't see that coming. And the, there where we landed wrong with that guy, that just was immediately land and just insta-death. Like, he didn't even eat us, we just keeled over and died. But, oh well. Hopefully it doesn't happen next time. Minus 18. Oh, so we saved time, but it wasn't a gold split. Okay. Hi. Right. Bye, friend in a cage. I'm sure we won't eat you later. We just need one good run, and then all will be good. In theory. Possibly. Okay. Yeah, this. So now it takes roughly 14 minutes, and now I consider, like, right here, this is where the run starts for real. I mean, there are things earlier that can kill us, as we've seen. But this is where we get into more, like, consistently bad part after bad part after bad part in terms of what's gonna kill us. Okay. That felt like it took longer than it should have to drag that across the room, but whatever. Alright, don't die to my biggest enemy, the door. I'm gonna do an extra swing, just to make sure. Yeah. And, like, right now, we're good on time. Wait the extra second. Yeah. I swear that falling off the door, if that was, for a second, I thought that would be falling from, like, dying for some reason of the door not, like, fully closing. Like, it was, but it barely wasn't. I'm gonna say. Cool. Alright, first room of real problems. Okay, that was a risk there to do that slide. Okay. That's mandatory. Land on the wood, not the wood. Land on anything but the wood is the words that would be better. Yeah. I swear he didn't usually follow me all the way to the right there, but you know, when I do that exact sequence of steps, that usually sticks over to the left. And I guess there he goes back pretty fast. Okay. Am I crazy? It feels like this is winding slower than it usually is. That's fine. Still fine. I haven't experimented at all with that part. If you can wind it less and have that hatch stay open, I worry that if I wind it, you just open barely, that it'll, like, close itself. But I haven't at all tested such things. But, oh well. Because we're so close, we just need one run that, like, works and gets to the end. I don't need to test every little nook and cranny of this game. In theory. Alright, now this part, which shouldn't be bad at all. Watch it change its mind. Okay, and we've learned in this part, I'm fine to just consistently go. In theory. I like the aggressive screen shake that happens there. Be like, whoa, there's a problem. There's something you gotta worry about. Okay, this part, don't die. So we walk for a couple seconds, and then go. How about I didn't start running too early? I think if he's slightly closer to me, I think he... Oh no, this feels bad. Oh, I don't like it. Oh, it feels too close. No, maybe it's fine. Maybe I'm paranoid over nothing. Okay, we're good. Once we're, like, in the elevator, then it seems to be fine, but... I'm paranoid of those times where he just went a lot faster than he should and just grabbed us anyway. This seemed a-okay. I think it's if you're slightly slower, then he actually, like, takes longer, like, more delayed to, like, climb over that pipe. But if you're so far ahead that it would be off screen if I didn't force move the camera to the right, then he just goes right through it, is what seems to happen there. I guess. No, sure. Okay. Okay. So far, so good. Don't kill me now. I worry of running through that door and having him be there immediately, but I don't think he can. I want to say that he does just kind of despawn as soon as he goes through. I see message. I will get to it in a second. Right here's a perfect time to read it, because here I have to just wait many, many seconds. Of course, the guy with the rubber band arms would rubber band while chasing you. Exactly. That's the problem. This guy feels way more dangerous than the chefs. Because of his long arms. And that when you're dealing with him, as soon as he spots you, there's not as much places to hide. Whereas with the chefs, there are. And, like, yeah, they can reach under. Why did you do the extra bad chasing noise? Why is that one moving? He did that, right? Stop doing funky different things. We're good now. We're good now. But stop it. Why did that behave slightly differently? He did, I think because I stood up and moved slightly rather than, like, the crouching, but, like, no. Problem. What if I did a cube redeem right before the hard part? Oh, no. Well, then I'm obligated to solve the cube while running away. No. That will wait until the end of the run, or if the run dies early, I suppose. Yeah, okay, this part, don't die here. I did already solve a cube earlier this stream while we were waiting for the credits. Ooh, I slid later than I would have liked to. Turns out it's fine, though. It's like, once he's, like, on the floor, then he cares about our noise, is how it seems to work. Go? Okay, I was gonna say that I was waiting for the clocks here. That distract him. They weren't going for a second, and that was concerning. Okay, this door that just likes to be... Just let me in. Okay, sure. I think I gotta just hold right for a couple seconds and then hold forward. Rather than trying to go, like, right and then forward. So the door stays open, but yeah. Oh well, it's fine. Oh, ooh, am I gonna be able to make it onto this piano? I barely make it. Please, before you go away. Yeah. Okay. All's good. It's extra good if we land on the top part. That means, like, we extra are fine. Now, why there's a pulley system in this area to lift a giant piano up, like, further off the ground? Okay. This part should be fine. We've had some sketchiness with it in the past. The area we just did was a little bit sketchier than it had to be. But we still got out of it. That he made the chasing noise, but then went for the distraction was not a fun surprise. Okay. Yep, you keep sorting your books there. So, what we've done here consistently the last couple times that seems like good is we purposely knock something down here. He just reaches up there. It does the scary noise, but it's fine. In that particular instance, and we don't knock off something here. It like, delays him. I'm worried there of falling all the way to the floor and dying, but, like, it seems consistent to do that so far. Okay, then he comes over here. By having him see us there, he doesn't, like... He's not a problem in that second hallway. We do this. Oh, wow! For once, I immediately pushed the TV button and didn't, like... spend way longer than I should messing with it. Wait till he touches the TV. Don't try to go early. It causes nothing but problems. How are we a minute? We're a minute 15 ahead. We're pretty good. Cool. Okay. Go just extra. I think at this point I can... And I'm not running till I cross this corner. Okay. That should be good. Run, run. All the way back. I don't like the rumblies in the controller. They're almost like because he's moving towards me. He's not. So scary, regardless. Alright. Now we do this. Which is fine. It's like, oh no, he's on the way. Please don't have the swing be bad. The swing feels like maybe... no, it should be fine. Okay, there, it's up. Okay, the swing is all good. I still worry of being slightly off in my depth perception, but thankfully it's fine. Okay, so that part, like that part in the last many attempts hasn't usually been that much of a problem, but it always has the potential to be. And that's like every part of dealing with, not Mr. Long Legs, Mr. Long Arms, is like we've been able to get through a lot of his sections pretty consistently, but they have the potential to get really bad really easily and don't have a lot of, like, places to recover. Whereas with the chefs, hey, oh, I see that. That's gonna wait a minute. If you don't mind, I got a game to play. Yeah, I could pause the timer, but we're almost at the most concerning part. I see that, hello world. Hello. Yeah, this is the part that is the scary run killer. Is this fight gonna go well? It's a kind of like, it will until it doesn't. And it's like, once I grab, I have to commit to the grab. That is my best chance at survival. Also, I did not run past that one. If I didn't stop there. We had one, a death that happened a while ago because I was just rambling away and just ran through the vents and ran right into his hand, even though I know that it shows up there. All right, moment of truth. Here we go. Hello, friend. Ready to have 2 less limbs? I hope you are. Okay, my heart be thumping. Please, go well. Okay, first grab is good. First grab looks good. Okay. I think the first grab is more consistently good. It's the second grab that for some reason likes to just not sometimes. Okay, please. Yep, that looks good. That looks good. Yes! 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 So, like, it's fine. That looked like it was totally fine and consistent and, like, proper. But it just takes, like, being slightly off to be a big old problem. Alright, I will drink. Goodbye, you and your arms that are too long for your own good. I'm doing you a favor. Ugh. Nah, yeah. Easy, Mr. Short Legs. I mean, hey, now he's got longer legs than he has arms. Yeah, okay. So here, I don't even have to worry about, there's no way I'm grabbing that first one. So here, I should just grab this second one when it comes by, and for a second, I pressed X instead of A there for some reason. Ugh, I missed it anyway. Not that it matters here. My finger doesn't slip off the trigger, then we're good. It is such a relief to be past that section every time. There are parts later on here that's like, okay, cool, I made it past, chef area number 1. but like nothing compared to like that layer. Every time I'm gonna be celebrating it every time, like after we make it through, because it just always has the potential to be a problem. Alright, so far that's been the track record for it. If I do it like, I mean, hopefully this doesn't take a bajillion more attempts, but if I, you know, succeed at that like 10 times in a row, then, you know, that would be good. But somehow I doubt that. Like that area feels like it's just a matter of time until I mess it up. But, you know, we'll see how or if that happens. Alright, now we gotta get some grub. Yeah, like we're a cat or something. Ha. Alright. Now, this first... I don't know how this... Now, this chef section that we're coming up to, like the giant kitchen, the last couple attempts, the first area, like the first time we go through it, has been more inconsistent and risky than the second time. That I'm almost debating if I just do it more casually, and if I just patiently wait in all of the spots every time. But like, I shouldn't need to. We like developed a strategy to like lead him to the left, and then go, and we've, you know, done it pretty consistently a bunch of times. And it's like, it's slightly scarier to start with, and then it becomes consistently easy. We're gonna stick to what we know. If I go to deviate from it, I might kill myself. You didn't do the yell. I go too far to the left there. That's it. Me doing it slightly bad. If you could, like, not... Do the yelly thing! Okay, I'm being, like, I'm wasting time being more, like, on the side of, as long as I'm in the thing, he won't grab me and I won't die. Yep, okay, we're good. Now come to the side, please. And do the yell. I need you to. Oh, actually, no. That's just that's fine. Okay, go. Go. We should be fine to just run the right way through. Right? It's like that part like feels risky, but it feels like I have way more wiggle room to like. I can do that over and over as long as I'm under the thing. I won't die. Whereas like once I lead him to the side, then we're pretty home free, as opposed to slowly walking through the whole kitchen with him being around every corner and not messing up any part along the middle. So, like, that part, like, I don't know, like, I feel like it can take multiple tries, but feels consistent. Okay, let me just be quiet for a second and, like, make it across here successfully. I'm glued to the floor. Not falling off. Okay, I, like, wasn't even blinking, just, like, making sure that, do not mess that up. I like that in this part specifically, those fish there act as like ladder things to grab onto. I appreciate that detail. Alright, we are here. Here is not that bad. We're gonna open the elevator early, as we've done. And just like last time, I'm not gonna risk... This is a part that I'm not gonna risk on trying to do the faster thing, when the slower thing is so much, like, guaranteed being safe. Okay. Yep. We're a minute 33 ahead. That's, you know, that's good. So just don't worry about the key. Just hide it here, and then we just wait for a minute. It's fine. And, like, yeah, watch should be, like, the one time that, like, somehow he sees me anyway. I'm not prepared for it. Hand off the controller. Okay. Give me that. I'm waiting just a second. Just... Once we hear the door open, then it's fine. There's the door. Okay. Okay. Why am I... Wait. I was running, but I wasn't, like, running not crouched. I could have ran faster there, but, you know, oh well. It was safer. Okay, so now we go through Kitchen, the sequel. This part, somehow, despite, like, it should be harder because we're slower with the key, has been more consistent. And I'm gonna see if I can... if he can be kind to me and consistently go, he'll be here. Is he gonna consistently do the thing? He's gonna, when uninterrupted, grab something out of there and then go to the bottom left area, like the top left area out here. I don't like that I can't see him. I'm taking a risk here. Maybe he does. If I don't interrupt him by him seeing me, maybe he does consistently go there and then immediately like, huh, maybe that is consistent. Interesting. But like, as soon as he sees you in any fashion, then it like interrupts that pattern and he goes back to doing what he normally does. Of just kind of going around the kitchen near where you are. Possibly. Interesting. Now that like, you know, it seems something that might be consistent enough to do that every time from now on. But that only applies to the second time running through the kitchen with the key. The first time does different stuff. Also, it just takes a lot longer for him to like go out of the main area. So fascinating. That, in theory, makes that part. What the heck was that? Makes that part safer going forward, which is good. I said before that like this chapter has 3 scary sections, and that was one of them, and now it feels significantly less scary. Not technically 4. I keep thinking of the section with the outside of the boat. I keep thinking of that as like part of chapter 4 or like as its own thing. It is technically a part of chapter 3. If you include that and the random rail, that the chain that's gonna still concern me every time. There's 4 scary sections of this chapter. But that one has been consistently pretty fine the last little bit, and now the key section seems consistently not so bad. So now we just, oh well, okay. Okay, 5 if you count the garbage disposal section. That like, or trash, garbage disposal, the grindy up thing. That's not what this is. But like, now that I know that casually I have a bit more time than I think that I do, because he doesn't immediately go out of the elevator and then run up and around straight at me. He takes a second to do like that look around and then runs if you're too slow. So I do have slightly more time than I think, but it's still not a lot of time that, like, even casually, it's concerning. But, you know, oh well. Hello. Hi there. There's even a chance that right now I could run out and around. There's a chance it'd be fast enough, but why risk it? Why make that risk? Okay, like, so far so good. Like, this run is going pretty good. Question is, where is it going to change for the worst? Will this be the run where everything comes together? I don't know. I wonder if there's like speedrunner-wise. Oh no! Don't fail to get in the thing. At this part, you have like all the time in the world to like get in the thing before he comes up here. But we can't progress until he comes out and presses that button. I wonder if speedrunners are able to somehow like get over here, like to this area, with holding some item to then throw it themselves. And whether the game would allow that would be funny. Hi. Alright, this part, again, we're just doing the... Don't startle me like that by stopping moving. Nuh-uh-uh. This part we're doing with slower, but safer. Like, I could try running across the bottom, but, like, no thanks. Nuh-uh. It's good. Look at that key there in all of its glory. I'm just gonna wait here, and all is good. I did have, like, I was kind of ahead of time there. That, like, I could try, you know, going all the way to the left ahead of time. But it just, you know, do the safer thing a little bit. It's all good. Okay. Here we go again. Again, he's gonna do a consistent turn thing. It's fine. Don't be concerned. The concerning part here is if I don't grab the key immediately, that, you know, then he's like on the way, and that's problematic. If I'm like standing on the key, it doesn't let me pick it up. Which, yeah. Okay, now we have trash chute. Please don't be a problem. Please. You know, be slightly more to the right. Slightly, ever so slightly less distance to run. Okay. Uh-huh. Go faster. Don't be holding the wrong buttons there to accidentally pick up the key mid-thing. Okay, jump on this. Jump on this. I don't actually, I might like, oh, you can grab it from the ground consistently. Okay, that actually does make that faster. Yeah, okay, that's the thing I should be doing. I don't need to jump up and around the second time. Yes. So that part is even more, slightly more safe. Yeah. Then I don't have to waste the time doing 2 jumps, I can just do 1. Okay. So now we have, it's dishes time. That we think we have a fairly consistent thing. Consistent-ish. It still doesn't feel, like, amazing or ideal, but we run out, have them see us immediately. Both of them. Good enough. No, it's not good enough. You're supposed to get interrupted so that you go to your next task faster. Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. Come on. Go over there faster. You're over there. That's good. You're over there. Okay, now it is a lot better, as we've seen. We wait here for a bit. He's gonna grab like a plate or something and then go back over there. Please. Yeah. That just is the better thing. Cool. Okay, like, yeah. The interrupting them at the beginning seems like, I don't know, not the ideal way to do that, but if I see message, I'll get there in a second. Oh, hey, you haven't died while I was away. You know what that means? I think not. No, don't you dare do something weird now. You better not. No, thank you. Where are you going? Oh, I thought you were going through that door for a second there. Nuh-uh. Second guy didn't come over here? Okay, that's good. This part has been nice and consistent. He gets alerted over, but he never checks under that part specifically. Okay. And then here, we just do a full run. Somehow he doesn't turn around at this running. We go to here, it's fine. And now we just run straight for the thing. No, that one doesn't turn around at the wrong time. And we're climbing the thing, we're home free of this part. Yeah. They automatically get alerted when I'm climbing the stack, so that wasn't like a chance thing that automatically happens. That's good. That's fine. I'm worried one of these times I'm gonna mistakenly like slip off the button and die because of it. Hopefully not. We got the final chase now. This part still is slightly concerning each time, but it doesn't feel that bad. Okay. It feels like on the same difficulty level as most of the runs in the, like, Chapter 4 that are like, it's fine, as long as I don't stop moving, it seems pretty fine and consistent. The scary part is the timing of this thing here, which as long as yeah, good. Yeah. It's better to wait to the left to just grab it as early as possible, because as soon as you grab it, you're home free. From my testing, it seems that they cannot grab you off of it once you're on it. Okay, and then we crawl through here, because I don't want to risk running off this. So we're done. Most of Chapter 3. Now the sort of in-between bits. Which this part, as I said before, like, there's so much wiggle room on this pipe that I'm fine to sprint across it. I'm very confident I will not fall off. I think so anyway. I'm still watching my feet very carefully. It's all good. That was close to that it needed to be. No, thank you. All's good. Chain death? We still have a chance. We still have a chance for chain death to happen. Yeah. I'm gonna hope not. Just hold right, and I'm prepared to pause. I will pause if I see that I very clearly, like, missed the mark. Because we've tested that you cannot grab the chain partway through. If you miss it, you are just done. Okay, but hopefully we don't. We're good. I accidentally did, like, falling out of the thing, I did an extra jump that I don't usually do. And doing that in just the slightest bit differently, that was scary. Thankfully, that did not cost me the thing. Cool. So, like, in that part feels like should be consistent. Just gotta, like, wait for the camera to, I think I don't know, before when I died, I was, like, holding right as the camera was, like, doing its switch around. Waiting and then going, but, like, holding right, like, seems consistent. It's just it's so mean that like that platform right before the chain is super thin. It's way thinner than you'd think it was be. And then the chain, it's easy to be slightly too like forward or like away from the camera. You'd think that because this part is a more like cinematic thing that they would just like, oh, hold on, let me just, and I don't, we're walking across this slowly. Do not care, it's fine. You'd think that because that's a more cinematic part that they would like, you know, force it to be 2D or make it thicker, make it like auto-grav almost or something like that. But oh well, don't have to worry about it anymore, hopefully, until the next attempts, which is hopefully never. Okay, and we're through here. It's almost like you wanted to grant my wish. No, I want to be done this. I hate when games have involuntary camera movements that change the direction you're moving. Yeah. And this game doesn't have that much. I think that area right there is the worst of it. But like in a game where casually dying doesn't matter that much, like dying doesn't usually set you back. Why did you rocket out of there with such speed? Why is everything now being so wanting to kill me? We were fine there, but like, I don't know why I didn't jump there. He just decided like, oh, I'm going out with all the speed in the world. I wasn't crouched. I could have crouched, fell out of that. Maybe it would have been like slower, but whatever. All right, we're on chapter 4, where we've been before. And I think I'm reasonably confident that I won't die to the same thing that killed me last time. What I'm more concerned about is the same part where we run across that table. That, you know, the part I said I was concerned about before. Actually, this part here, what do I say? The like little pill there, I'm a little scared that I'm gonna like hit that if I jump bad and not grab on, but hopefully it will be fine. What is the kitchen being? It's like a green 59. I don't know what that means on my feet. It's like a more solid green. I don't know what that actually means. Does that mean it's my fastest time so far or something? Anyways, I don't have time to care about that. Just go. Okay, I'm jumping while I was getting slightly stuck on food. Go. This part seems fine. I'm worried I'm gonna like last second just forget what buttons are or something. I don't know. I'm scared. This part is fine. Like, I say that, like, I think on average, Chapter 4 is not as hard as Chapter 2 is. But Chapter 2 is so close to the beginning, so it's easier to make more attempts at Chapter 2. Where Chapter 4 takes so long to get to make new attempts in it. Unless I'm, like, specifically practicing this specific chapter, but I mean, you know, in the long runs. Okay, so we were at this part. I'm gonna stop talking, and I'm gonna just do the thing and not die. It seemed jumping a lot was helpful. Okay, please be kind. Please be kind to me. 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 Please be kind. 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 Oh, okay. Jumping actually helped a lot there, I think. Will this fall kill me? This fall is not that far. We've fallen further and not died, I think. It will probably, yeah. I don't know if restart. God, no. I'm gonna do exit to menu rather than restart from checkpoint just because I don't. That sucks. What happened? I was holding grav. That wasn't even like a front. Like that. Normally, where I have and the time. Oh, I didn't. Speedrun timer stop. That sucks. Not fault different probably because it registered in the area. Yeah, that's probable. Is that a cheese emote because I cheesed it? Yeah, I wanted to do it legitimately. Well, hey, I might die to this part. Hold on, we're not out of hot water. Okay, let me just be quiet and just deal with this. Oh, I was too close to that second to last guy. Ugh. Okay, what was up with this bit? That's all. I did the same thing. I don't know. Okay. Well, that's like it sucks. But it sucks that the timer stopped because. I guess it automatically does that, but oh well. Hopefully, oh, you're hopeful that counts. Yeah, hey, I don't know. I mean, hey, it's like pros and cons. If that counts, well then we'll just know that for the future. Or sorry, I mean, okay, to to clarify, if that means that I have to do it again, like that counted as a death, the achievement won't happen, then I will be forced to, like, do it in a way that, you know, is undeniably, like, yeah, I did it, bragging rights and all that. I don't know, we'll see. It sucks that happened, but hey, at least I was strategic enough to pause it in time. Okay, don't do this part, hold on. Why? Why did you have so less speed there? Okay, I like that you did the fake out grab. At least that time the game was nice to do that. Hey, hello, hi, new person. Hello, hello. Let me just focus on not dying for a second, then I'll read your message. Un momento. I have to go over here and then I'll be hiding under here for like 20 seconds or so. Yeah, all right, I'm alive. Good day, Cyberchroma, TD Pagey. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. I'm Cyberchroma. I do programming stuff and also playing games and whatnot, about 50-50. Right now we're playing Little Nightmares and trying to do it deathless for the sake of an achievement. Also, we have to speedrun in under an hour. The timer broke a couple minutes ago, so that it is stopped, but it was going and we were good on time. We definitely should be fine on the speedrunning part of this. We're currently more focused on the deathless part. I started my, you were at 44 minutes at the restart. I started my own timer. Ah, cool, cool, cool. And to see where you're at. I definitely, yeah, should be good, but, you know, nice to know for sure. Okay, don't die to any of this stuff. Okay, we're gonna... I'm so worried of, like, the slight camera turns. Like, we've never died, like, maybe once we've died falling off these pipes. Maybe, but hasn't happened in a long time. And don't want it to happen now. So yeah, we did, if you're not just joining TD Pagey, we just had a situation that kind of almost counts as a death. I was falling to my death because I missed a jump that I've never missed before, so I don't know how that happened. Oh, hey, wait, we're at the final run of this chapter. Okay, this part shouldn't be that bad. It's gonna look very scary, but it's usually not that bad in terms of dying. What was I saying? Yeah, I paused right as I was about to die, and then exited the menu, and then went back in, which, to my understanding, might not count as a death as far as the achievement's concerned. Hopefully. Oh, I don't think I needed to slide there. Oh, well. Hopefully it's fine. Okay, then here, and then down. So we're gonna see when we get to the end of this, which we're almost at the end of the game. We're gonna see whether it counted or not, and whether I gotta do this all over again. I'm almost tempted that if it does, even if we get the achievement, I almost want to just do another run anyway. But, you know, do it fully legitimately, but we'll see. I, at least finish this run first before I even consider that, right? Getting very much ahead of myself. All right, we do that. Huzzah. Cool, 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 cool. Yeah, you have heaps of time, don't worry. Yeah, yep. You don't, die falling off the lattice that low. Oh, you're familiar with the game. Okay, cool. Cool, I don't have to explain as thoroughly. Yeah, I definitely took a chance that, I had never fallen off that specific jump before, so I wasn't sure if it was gonna kill me. So I definitely took the coward way out there. But good to know that it wouldn't have. It did mean that I would have had to walk around and go through that one table section again, which I don't know if anything slightly changes about how they behave when you go through it the second time. But yeah, either way, going good so far. We have, if you ignore that death, or that we didn't die, like, we didn't die, but whether you count it as like a, oh, I cheated, I didn't do it legitimately, whatever, as long as the game still counts it. We are currently at a personal best of, this is the furthest that we've made it deathless, which is very cool. It's a bit harder second time because of the broken bottles. Oh, interesting. Good to know, and good to have not died to that. You'd be at about 50 minutes right now in the splits. Good to know. Yeah, we're definitely good on time. And again, the real world time of the, like, speedrun timer down there is different than the in-game time. The in-game time is gonna be less than that. But we just have the timer down there just for fun. Like, I mean, it sucks that it's broken right now, but oh well. And it's good, like, frame of reference of how fast I'm going compared to previous attempts and whatever. But, yeah. Definitely, oh yeah, let me just acknowledge, we're on chapter 5. This should be the easy chapter. I'm gonna very much jinx myself in saying this. We should be home free. All of the, like, very dangerous stuff in this run, I think, is past us. We have one last super risky thing coming up, and it's the run before the mirror that has just occasionally decided to break and have her be faster than she should be. All right, don't mess this up. I'm gonna stop running early. We've tested before. I can run right up until the carpet ends and then slide, and then it's usually good. We're, you know, being extra safe here. I have no reason to die right here, right now. The part with the mirror, that fight, like, if I'm careless, I could die, but it should be fine. Okay, we're gonna yeah, and then yeah, and don't, like, forget the key. I had a run earlier, like, last stream, where I broke the vase and immediately ran back all the way to the door, and then was like, wait a minute, I didn't grab the key, and had to run all the way back. Didn't affect, like, the deathless part of it, but, of course, big time waste. Whew. Alright, last run that we did, that we got to the end of the game, the in-game time said it was 46 minutes, which is insane that it was that much under a minute. So, like, in theory, and currently this run is faster than that one was, I think. Is it? Actually, I'm not 100% sure. It either is or it's, like, slightly slower. Anyway, yeah. So we should definitely be good time-wise. The question is, do I die right here, right now? We've tested. What seems to be consistent is that I walk until she shows up, and then I run now. And then she usually doesn't break randomly from this. Okay, please be kind. Please be kind to me. I'm nervous. We're good. Like, once we slide, we're usually safe. But, we've had times before where if we're running the entire length of that hallway, not all the time, but occasionally, she'll just start a little bit faster. Like, she'll go that little bit faster, and even running a perfect straight line, she'll get me anyways. So, you know, good to not have that happen. And it just seemed to be consistent that if we walk until she shows up and then go, it seemed consistent to not do that. So, good. Don't celebrate too early yet. There's two things. One, I gotta still do this fight. Like, in theory, this fight, like, isn't that bad unless I royally mess up last second. We'll see. And then there's, did the exiting to main menu actually count? From what I think that I've read, I believe that I've read that it does not count, but we'll see if we're wrong, if I've done something incorrect there. All right, please don't die, please don't die. Okay, Yep, we're good all the time in the world. All this is, there's some randomness to it, but, like, you know, where the order of where she shows up and the fake outs are consistent. It's just what angle she shows up that's random. Okay. Please don't mess this up. Please don't mess this up. I took slightly longer to turn in the direction than I would have liked to. Ha! I can feel it in my stomach. Am concerned. All right, this is 2 fake outs and then you show up. Usually in the direction opposite the last fake out. But that's not always the case. I don't need to follow her with the fake outs. I just do out of being paranoid. Your split would be about 53 right now, I think. Cool. Neato. That's definitely good. And, like, again, the in-game timer will be less than that. So, like, time-wise, we should be good. Okay. 4 fake outs, and then 3 attacks back to back to back. Okay, you there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and now for real. That took too long to go to that. Fear, scary, problems. Okay, it's fine, and now another attack immediately. That also took longer than I would like. Stop it, me. We're still doing it. I just cutting it a lot closer than I'd like to. We're good. We're good. We're fine. Speedrun time ends at mirror breaking. Yes, that we know. So if I had live split, if it didn't break when I exited and went back in, the timer would stop now, and that would have been like 54 minutes or something. We have technically done this deathless. If depending on what the game's gonna count that, which, like, apparently it wouldn't have killed me, so I even still to some degree have the moral victory of that. Like, I did do it preemptively at a fall that I didn't expect to happen. What? Oh well. All right, let's have ourselves a last meal and finish this off. All right. I'm paranoid about whether the achievement's gonna trigger or not. So, like, I don't want to celebrate too early just yet. I believe, to my understanding, the achievement triggers at the top of the stairs, at the end of this epilogue thing. I don't know if it's once I lose control, or once it fades to black. Those aren't that far off of each other. That's more of a problem with, like, the speedrun timer part of it. But I think we should be good on time, to my understanding of how the in-game timer works. For reference, down there, like at this part, the speedrun timer from last run, 54 minutes. We then went through this whole epilogue, sat through the whole credits, went back to, like, load game, like, in the main menu, and the in-game time said 46 minutes. So, 46 versus 54, including that this timer stopped early, that I believe the in-game timer counts this whole section. Yeah, hopefully it's gonna be in our favor. We'll see. The achievement should pop as you walk up the stairs with the second eye flash. Second eye flash. Alright. Cool. That's good to know. Good to know. I'm gonna be paranoid until it actually triggers, but I don't want to celebrate too early. But at the very least, we did technically do this deathless. That is at least, if it's for some reason doesn't trigger it, we got to do it again. Then at the very least, we did the thing. I did kind of do it deathless, and that is fantastic. And the speedrun part of it we've done many times over now. But yeah, all of our strategizing and planning and hoping that RNG would be in our favor has worked, kind of, sort of. Possibly, but I'm still holding my breath just a little bit longer, just until we get to these stairs. Oh yeah, we will see if it counted when you get up here. Yeah. And yep. Cool. It sucks that the speedrun timer there broke, but oh well. The consequence of having auto split stuff. I could have. You can set it up to, like, be manual, and I could have been activating the next splits manually, but Little Nightmares happen to have auto split stuff set up that is very nice and convenient going from chapter to chapter, even segments mid-chapter, for it to just work. But the consequence is leaving the game stops it. Yes! Woo! Ha-ha! Yes! Alright, cool. Now we can celebrate. Booyah! Woo! Yes! Alright. Cool. Good. Like, I'm happy, but also just like, whew, it's done. Yes. Cool. I mean, like, once we got through that run, and a little bit like the mirror fight, like, at that point, I had, pretty confident that we were there. I almost messed up the mirror fight, though. I can't believe we did that. I didn't, though. Yeah, this run had a lot of scary sections. A lot of the press, like previous runs, have had little bits that even if they didn't kill me, just like had funky stuff. Now you have to update personal best to 0. Can do. Boom. We did the thing. And I see extra proof over here. Bam. Look at that. 1.4% of players have this achievement. I now join the ranks of them. All right. Yeah, congratulations. Well done. Thank you. We, TD, Pagey, yeah, you, just got here. We've, been doing many streams of attempting this. Well, sort of. We, we're getting all of the rest of the achievements as well. Have a couple streams doing that, including in the sort of DLC stuff. Hey, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Greatly appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, it's been fun to speedrun this game. It's not super long, like an hour speedrun or so is like kind of the perfect length for a speedrun. I think the world record is like 40-something minutes, or maybe I'm way off in that. And I know there's like definitely speedrunner tactics I didn't do all of here, but I didn't need to, just doing like enough things to not die. Good enough for me. But yeah, very cool game, all in all. Got very, very familiar with it. And even in these last couple runs, we still noticing like new little things in the background. Pretty cool. Or even just like obvious in-your-face things that I never acknowledged existing. Like just the part where like the trap happens, where Mr. Long-Arm Janitor guy reaches his hand down and closes the door. There's a bunch of like hanging rats. Like that's a tiny detail I just never acknowledged. More focused on him, but just stuff like that. 'Tis cool. And I know that, as indie games do, having lots of funky, hidden background lore, I know that Little Nightmares 2 exists. I have not played it. I'm very spoiler-free on it, and I probably will play it at some point. I own it. Like, I will play it at some point on stream, likely. And that'll be different in that, I had played and was familiar with this game going into it. And even, like, on stream, I we started on stream being like, oh, I already beat it, let's just do achievement hunting of getting the achievements that I was missing. That required doing many full playthroughs anyway. Getting collectibles, finding secret rooms, in like the DLC stuff that I was like less familiar with, getting more stuck and having to go through puzzles and whatnot. Yeah, I'm glad I don't have to do the DLC stuff all deathless. That would, I mean, there's a lot more of that that's like puzzly, I guess, but still, you know, 'tis good that I don't have to subject myself to that. Yeah, there are a lot of fun categories to speedrun in this game. Ooh, interesting. Different categories. What, like, I'm gonna take it as a stab in the dark, and you normally have your any percent. You might have a glitch list. I don't know what significant glitches exist in any percent run of this, but if there are significant glitches that I could see a glitchless version existing, maybe one where you go through and have to get all the collectibles, or maybe even just some of them, like hugging all the gnome things that I forget what they're called, the jars that you break, the like lanterns that you light. I could see different categories existing for doing all that in a speedrun. I don't know if Deathless is a part of a speedrun because of this achievement, maybe. I don't know. Probably speedrun categories for the DLC stuff. I could see that being a thing. Then all gnomes and statues. Yeah. There, makes sense. But not the lights, I guess. I mean, the achievements are funky, where you have to get all the gnomes and all the statues, and those are marked progress-wise in the game, in the chapter select. But the lights, you only have to get 20 out of however many there are to have the achievement pop for that, which, like, okay, sure, why not? 100% all gnome statues, and all 30 lights. Okay, fair enough, there we go. Yeah, and there's 30, so you have to get 20 out of 30. You know, sure, why not? Fair enough. Cool. Yeah. Anyways, though, yeah, cool game. I imagine I will get to, Little Nightmares 2 at some point, and then Little Nightmares 3 is going to be coming out after that. Also, I have a rising desk, and usually as I start to wrap things up, I raise things up. Anyway, yeah, so, don't mind me, as I'm now, like, I was expecting to still be doing that for a couple more hours. Now we're done. I'm scrambling, train of thought. Anyway. So, with that is another game I can mark complete off of my big checklist of all the Steam games I own with math of percentage of how many that I've beaten and all that, and the funky category here of like games I've beaten but haven't like gotten all the achievements in or whatever, which Little Nightmares was a part of and now no longer needs to be. So now, as the credits still roll in the background, I get to switch. Where are you? Over here. Little Nightmares is going to be slotted right in there. At some point, I gotta make this thing auto, like, alphabetize. I just haven't gotten around to it. It's fine. Anyways, bam! And look at how those numbers update. Woo! And with that, also, yeah, we are done with Little Nightmares. Huzzah! Cool, all that. I now swap it out for this. I have had the sort of schedule for the last while of doing 50% doing game development stuff in Unity, where I'm making a game called The Handyman with a Unicycle. Also some other miscellaneous stuff where, like, down there I have, like, a Rubik's Cube that if you type chat commands, it turns. So that was a thing we were working on for a bit, just for fun. And then also playing random games, where I have, like, 2 games that I'm 50-50, like, going between at once. It's like, you know, game A, coding, game B, coding. It's been what I've been doing for the last little bit. So, as of, like, last week, that has been Doom, Final Doom, and Little Nightmares. And now with those done, we now move on to Heavy Rain, and then the next game, the Doom franchise, because I'm slowly working my way through all the Doom games. Doom 64 is what that's going to be swapped out for. Which, cool to be moving on to more, cool and new stuff. Especially Heavy Rain I'm looking forward to that, I believe. It's a game on the older side that I'm, like, somewhat familiar with, but, like, very spoiler-free of it, other than, like, I think I know one, if I am thinking of the right game, which I think that I am, there's a popular meme towards the beginning of the game that comes from it. Other than that, my knowledge of the game drops off very, very fast. But, yeah, twill be cool. And then Doom 64 exists. I'm more looking forward to getting to the more modern Doom games, but I'm fine going through all the older ones first, just for fun, just because. And, anyways. Yeah, that's plans for future streams, and of course the credits are still rolling. Very, very long credits these are, that you can't skip without just closing the game. But, oh well. It is indeed the meme game. The meme game, you say? I only know of one, big meme from that game. And, like, I guess we'll talk about it more when we get to it, but it's the yelling Jason thing. I believe I don't want to know too much. Like, I think I might know the context, but I don't know for sure that I know the context, so I don't want to be confirmed on what the context is. But I believe there's a part earlier in the game where you have a button to yell Jason, and you can just spam it and be like, Jason, 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 Jason. I believe that's a thing that's memed. I'm not familiar with any other memes in that game, although I could be wrong, like I was with Detroit Become Human, where there are some memes that I didn't realize were from that game until they happened, like the 28 stab wounds thing. That I was aware of that. I didn't put 2 and 2 together until it happened. I was like, oh, it's the thing. I remember that. Yes, all the yelling. Yeah, just like Luigi's Mansion. You'll yell Mario. But, yeah. Anyway. Well, yeah, so this, what time is it? It's 10 p.m. for me. So I think, and unfortunately, I'd much like to stream all day. With this being done, I think we're going to be ending stream a little bit earlier for once. I did intend to be, you know, I mean, it could have been a lot earlier if I succeeded this first try. You get to bed early. Yeah, not a 3 a.m. stream. I did start a little bit earlier than usual, so yeah, that was good. But then it means I can have more time for tomorrow's stream, ideally. We'll be doing lots more cleanup and fixing of code in the Handyman with the unicycle. Yesterday, the game has cannons that you can, the player can get fired out of, but we rebuilt the player from the ground up, so a lot of that broke, so we made stuff with the cannons more functional again, so that's working. And I rambled more about that like at the end of last stream yesterday, that of what we're working on next with all that sort of stuff. So we'll be continuing to go through that list of cleaning up things and da-da-da-da-da. Knowing you, though, it'll be a wasted early end. You'll be working on building runs until 2 a.m. anyway. Yeah. Or, I mean, as I'm doing right now, it's like, oh, I can end early. Or I can spend 2 hours just rambling about what's going to be in future streams. But, I don't know. I like streaming. I like rambling and doing stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, well, yeah, I'm not gonna jump into, like, Heavy Rain, like, right here, right now. No, I should not. I should save it. Anyway, I am curious that, like, because I'm going to do games that I'm very blind on, even just in terms of the achievements. Doom 64 is a thing where, like, I have based on previous Doom games, I have ideas of what I think achievements might be, and how brutally hard they could be if I'm correct. But I don't want to know until I actually start the game and see how familiar it is to, like, the previous Doom games. Or I'm expecting them to be very similar, but I could be wrong. We'll see. Anyways, though, yeah, I think we will wrap it up here for today, and I'll be back tomorrow with working on my game, and then back Sunday with starting Heavy Rain is the plan, and then 2 streams from then we'll be starting Doom 64 and onwards. But yeah, that is the plan. But yeah, I mean, to end things off, actually talking about Little Nightmares, cool game, very, like, for being as old of a game that it is, it's very cool. And yeah, I mean, you can speedrun it in an hour. I wouldn't call it like a super short game despite that, because one, there's all the DLC stuff, you have to be fast and not dying to do it in an hour. Casually, it's way longer than that, especially all the, like, there's slower parts where you're a lot more, like, slow and stealthy, and when you know what you're doing, you can just run through the parts where you know there's no danger. Like most of Chapter 5, I imagine you're just, I mean, I remember me, the first time going through, it's just slowly like, oh, there could be something around any corner, oh no. Meanwhile, Chapter 5, there's only like 2 real times that you're in danger. 3, I guess. Anyway, but yeah, cool game. I will play Little Nightmares 2 at some point. I don't know if I'm going to wait till all the way near Halloween to play another spooky game, but I didn't do that with this, so I don't know. We'll see. I have a long list of games to go through, because as I said before, I have, like, too many Steam games that I've bought and basically never played over the years. Most, like, just gotten on, like, random sales. There is a Steam sale going on right now, but I gotta, like, look away. I don't need this list to be longer just yet. I don't need to, like, beat every single one of these games before I ever buy another Steam game, but I want this list to be shorter. I've considered, actually, to do it like a little bit just more rambling here before I end things off, which I'm more like, when it's like, oh, I have a stream going to like 2 a.m., 3 a.m., I'm like, I gotta go at some point. Right now, I got a bit of time, I can ramble a little bit more with this. My current plan in terms of the games that I'm, going through over the next little bit, we've been going through all the Doom games slowly, which has taken quite a while because I keep doing other games in the middle of it, so I don't, like, burn myself out on Doom too much. But I think that when we get to the more modern games, I'll be more fine, like, doing more back-to-back. We'll see. I just have a more inherent liking for, like, fully 3D games. Like, yeah, Doom, there's verticality, kind of, but I mean, like, proper modern 3D games, I can, like, Little Nightmares, we played through it so many times. I am not sick of Little Nightmares. I could do it all again. I could do it again right now and do it actually deathly, because I was joking before, like, oh hey, maybe, I like, do it again but properly deathless, because knowing that fall wouldn't have actually killed me, I think I'm more fine internally to pretend that I did do it fully deathless. And technically I did, as far as the game's concerned, that I did. Because I would have, when I exited the game and went back into it, I was right there anyway, and then went back around to the thing again, and was fine. So I'm gonna let that be my scapegoat in saying that I am fine not doing it again. You should also check if Subnautica Below Zero is on sale though. Do I? Oh wait, don't I? Wait, do I own Subnautica? I don't own Subnautica Below Zero. I thought I did. You know what? Maybe that might be an exception. We'll see. But so currently my plan is to be like going through all the Doom games with other stuff sprinkled in between, and then, well, I don't know, immediately, like, I was considering, like, do I immediately go into having some other franchise that I'm going through every game with other stuff mixed in between, such as Master Chief Collection, such as, technically I've beaten all the Shovel Knight games, but I've not gotten all the achievements, and getting all the achievements. Shovel Knight also has achievements to speedrun the game. I think it does it have a Deathless achievement and speedrun achievement as two separate achievements? I think it might. I'm not 100% sure. But Shovel Knight has like so much game to it that I have it like split up into the individual things that came out for it that are, and it's all like one big game, but they're kind of individual games that all have their own achievements that I thought it was worth separating them here. That could be a thing I do at some point. Also, Crash Bandicoot, Insane Trilogy, stuff like that. I don't know. So I might do that, or I was considering that maybe I go back and forth between game in this list and game in this list, and try to do more of narrowing down this list of games that I've beaten and not completed, because it is kind of fun, and depending on a game-by-game basis, but what I did with Little Nightmares of like, hey, it's a game I've happened to already play it and familiar with or whatever, but doing that achievement hunting, I don't know, it's fun to do. And stuff like this Deathless run that we just did, where I got to like strategize of best ways to go about certain parts, I like doing that. It was fun to even just do that, the planning stages of that, and then actually attempting to execute it. I know that Outlast has an achievement to beat that game deathless. Oh, it's a little bit different. Well, like, again, I mean, like Little Nightmares, that you make one small mistake and you can die. And I think it's a longer game on average. Like, I know casually it feels like a very long game, but like if you're speedrunning it and you know better like tactics, it could be a lot faster. I know that there's a glitch in that game to like skip from a very early area to a very late game area, but like doing it might be very risky in terms of like dying. And I don't know if I would do that or if I would try to do it more legitimately. I'd figure that out when we get there. But that is a game I would also like to 100% truly by doing that achievement as well to beat it deathless. So yeah, we'll see about that when we get there. But I still got many games to go through before I just fully decide what is the next game I'm going to be doing anyway. I even got actually, Budget Cuts is kind of in that category. Budget Cuts is a VR game that I've beaten but haven't 100%ed, which is weird because I thought I did, and I was like, oh no, I just never did. Whoops. Actually, that was the exact same sentences with Little Nightmares, but I didn't realize that it even had a Deathless achievement until I was already starting to do achievement hunting, and then figured that out very quick. Anyways, Budget Cuts though is another game that like we have to do a full run through to like do achievement hunting stuff. I think that's mostly for like collectibles though. I don't think there's a Deathless achievement in that. I don't think so. We'll see if I'm disastrously wrong, but I don't think so. But yeah. Before I do this though, I'm gonna have to do some amount of just planning, figuring out technical stuff beforehand. If I'm going to have issues doing VR stuff while streaming, and if that I'm going to have technical issues, performance issues, and all that sort of stuff. Oh, Fanberg, hi, hello. Sorry to say, but I'm just, like, I'm a couple seconds away from ending stream. So apologies on the timing. And yeah, it's, well, early for me. I started a lot earlier and finished what I set out to do in this stream, which was finishing 100%ing Little Nightmares. Hey, 46 minutes. Really? That's about the same time as it was the previous thing. Cool, I guess. And I think makes sense. We were a bit faster and then a bit slower at the end. Yeah, sure, I guess that makes sense. But hello, at 3 a.m. for me. Oh, fun. Time zones and all that. Do I have like 5 more minutes at least? I mean, I was just wrapping up the last bit of rambling I wanted to do about like what I'm doing in the next couple streams. So I was literally about like 30 seconds from ending. But yeah, I have a minute if you want to give me your usual spiel of like your code, your like decompiler thing that you're trying to get up and running. I know last time we were talking about the like grammar thing that you were trying to get working, and the abstract syntax trees and all that kind of stuff. Fun. I don't know, anyone here has any suggestions of things that, I mean, okay, it's going to be a while. There's like a long list of things I'm getting through first, especially if I'm 100% in games. And actually, I don't even know how visible this is. I just realized that, like, I don't know how well y'all can even see what I'm pointing at on stream, how much I should be zooming in. Here, I can make this a little bit dead, whatever. Anyway, but yeah, and if y'all have any, like, out of this list and this list preferably, this list this list doesn't have games that don't have Steam achievements, so I have to find out my own what counts as being them. Although Morrowind and Oblivion are there. God, those will take so long. I do at some point want to do them, even before I eventually do Skyrim, that's on this list somewhere. Just because, for fun. But yeah, these will take a million years. Actually, I don't know. I know very little about Morrowind, but I know it's a lot older of a game, so I don't expect it to be as good. But I know so little about it that it makes me want to see what it is, even if it's bad. But we'll see. Right now, there are only. I just wanted to say my scripting language. I finally. Let me try reading that again. This time without all the. So I just want to say, in my scripting language, I want to simplify stuff. So I plan to make some things legal that are legal in C. Oh boy, fun. Right now, there are only two things. Here, actually, while I'm reading, let's go back to Little Nightmares being what we're seeing. So I plan to make some stuff legal. Right now, there are only two things on the list. For example, you won't be able to do if A equals something. You have to assign A before checking if A is true in a separate line. I think I get what you're saying there. Yeah. You sign. Oh, you have to assign A before. Oh, so you can't, like. Is that legal in normal C to check something that isn't and other is doing if something with a semicolon at the end without it being proper, like, brackets or something like that? Those are illegal things in C. I guess those are just weird funky scenarios where it, like, compiles but it doesn't properly do anything. Maybe something like that. I don't know. Funky. But anyway, yeah, I've tried that. Interesting. I have not touched C or C++ or like Java or Python in a long time. And when I did, it was usually in the context of like school projects and whatnot. So I've done very little with that, even just outside the context of a school assignment or whatever. It compiles, but if the if statement failed, I had fun debugging times. Yikes. Fun. So I want to create this language to minimize my own common mistakes. I'm sure, I guess, why not? Yeah, sure. Yeah, one thing that's cool is any C code can be compiled in like C++. I just think that's neat that like is that with like the coding equivalent of backwards compatibility, I guess, which is neat. Anyway, yeah, well, okay, I guess I basically am out of things to ramble about with this. Little Nightmares, cool game, cool that we beat it, and I have more stuff coming up, both with I'm just playing games that I enjoy and a lot of like newer games and older games that I've just never experienced that now I'm getting around to doing that. And yeah, and then also the coding side of things, the coding stuff I do, hanging with the unicycle, that's making cool progress and whatnot. And yeah, but you get the idea. I decided the syntax rules. Yeah. Anyways, neat, interesting. So I do think yeah, now we're done here. I'm done with my rambling, so I'm gonna get going. And yeah, and then hopefully tomorrow will be a longer stream. So I have more time to like prepare stuff and get done the things that I gotta get done beforehand and whatnot. And yeah, good night, you all as well. So that'll do it for this live stream. If you liked it, look forward to more. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you around. But before that, I have to go rate someone real quick. I meant to set that up beforehand. Let me go do that real quick. If I can find someone real quick, that would be great. That Mashi is a person that I've rated before doing Unity stuff. We are going to rate them. Yes, blah, 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 and then yeah, and then, bam. Cool. Cool. I also noticed I happen to have more viewership right now than usually at the I'll like get to the end of my streams and ramble for so long that however many viewers I did have, it'll just dive bomb, which I totally understand. But I'm gonna take opportunity right now that I have slightly more viewership to rate someone with just a little bit more. Anyways, yeah, alright, that's it for this stream. See ya and all that. Buttons, hold on, gotta actually press my buttons to end the stream. Alright. See ya!